It's time for Battlefield 6. They left me. Naval warfare. It's been a long time coming. I didn't think they could even make maps this large. It's Battlefield 6, the update that you've been waiting a year for almost. Naval combat in their largest, allegedly largest map yet. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing. Pretty great. Pretty great. Consider becoming a channel member. It's like $1 join, why not? These hard stream economic times. Here's the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, and the Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below, including social media options. If you'd like to follow what I'm doing elsewhere. Anyways, it's naval warfare time. Not just remake Parcel Storm, wouldn't that have been pretty easy? This literally looks like the freaking, was it Hainan Resort level? This looks like the same building design from that. This is the spitting image of Hainan Resort. Is it because they're not allowed to do like China or something like that? This is the exact same map design. The exact same, like, building from the Hainan Resort. Yeah, they must not just not be allowed to use China or something as a location. They added an intense pool in the middle. Why would you have a pool right outside your, like, entrance area? Oh, I guess this is the back area. Hey, look, it's a little rubber ducky family. That's cute. Remember, guys, I saved a unicorn the other day. Today I saved a shovel, a little tiny shovel. It's a kid's bouncy ball. That's what I do. I fetch in the water. Yes, yes. This is the exact same. Halo Wars? Yeah, they're great games. Lots of fun. Shame we never got a Halo Wars 3, but you know, Xbox is a place where creativity goes to die. Yeah, it's the Hainan Resort from Battlefield 4. Hilarious. Why not just remake that map? What's going on over there? We got some forest fires going on. Tropical forest fires. Yes, the pisser technology is great here. That's why we brought that probe. It worked, okay. I was like, wouldn't let me leave, but here I am. I've escaped. Thanks for your help, teammate.
Grab what you can.
Watch me fight that guy to the death. Well, it's a vibrant, colorful map. Now there's Pacific Ocean vibes going on. Jeez. Anyway, it's kind of cool to finally see naval warfare. I mean, it would have been cool to have this like right off the bat, but you know, sometimes it takes several months for the development team to listen to what people want. Actually, literally does. It probably took several months for them to be like, oh, people want naval stuff, and they adjusted accordingly. I guarantee it. Yeah. Yes, it's a very watery, wet map. Super watery wet. There are elevators. Yeah, it's the exact same building design from Battlefield 4, which is hilarious. 11 years later, we're still just reusing the same stuff. Sorry, 11 years. Way more than that. When did Battlefield 4 come out? 2013? 13 years. Yep, 13 years. 13 long years. Yeah, maps, good so far. I mean, I haven't really, personally, I haven't touched enough of it yet. You know, I'm like 5 minutes in, right? So looks decent so far. I want to drive a little moped. They take out all the fun of it, you know. Just be able to zip around in that moped. For their largest map, I thought this would be bigger. Maybe it's just the scale of the map design, right? For the overlay map, I guess. Is that a grilled cheese and ham sandwich? Mmm. I had a little bit of grilled cheese. I had some minestrone and a slice of grilled cheese, actually. Grilled cheese sandwich today was good. It was the ends of the bread I had for the sandwiches I ate last night. They were glorious sandwiches. Glorious. Check out Wake Island. Ah, I know all about Wake Island. That's this game's Nuketown. I don't like that they trickle stuff out. I'd prefer it at once. Yeah, you gotta hand it to Black Ops 7 there. They get out content pretty damn quick. Yeah, it's not bad looking. Tomato, no. Minestrone, man. Minestrone soup. Too good for tomato. Xbox executive. I mean, it's an interesting choice. Probably just got paid more somewhere else. Siege of Shanghai. I don't think they'll do it at Chinese level. They'll have to rename it or something. They'll have to rename it. How am I doing? I'm doing fine. Yeah, I got up. Got those videos done. Psyops did okay. Indigo Prophecy, a little disappointing. Then I went and swam and cooked my food and did some film and stuff, and now I'm doing this. That's life. God damn it. The chopper got a headshot? I don't know if I've been headshotted by a chopper before. You couldn't get out and revive me. That hurts my feelings. I highly doubt an executive guy at that level was offered millions more in another company. It's probably offered a modest raise. Let's be real here, though. It's not a very good look to bring someone over to your team and then them immediately leave a couple months later. It is bad optics. God damn it. They're right over there, man. They're right over there. Is he still alive? Is he hiding in the vehicle? Millions more. Yeah, right. I'm getting paid millions in that position. What do you think this is? I mean, Ash will probably leave after a couple of years. It's just a stepping stone for her. Let's be real here. She don't give a shit about video games. She's there to axe, cut, get paid lots of money, and leave. I don't know what any of this means. Starters, rice meals, and desserts, but why is part of it in English and part of it in, I assume, Japanese? And everything is in Japan or Japanese these days. Yeah. I mean, why would you want to be a creative working at Microsoft when, like, your job is on the line every few months? It's literally probably one of the worst places in the world to work. Unless you're in like a high position, it's like there's no shelter, there's no safety, it's just like complete turmoil. Like, why would you want that stress? When I was younger, I was always told it's like those kind of companies, they're just like sort of leapfrog companies. Like Facebook, Google, like Microsoft. They're more like companies you go and you burn yourself out at for like, you know, several months, a few years. And then you go somewhere else where it's calmer and more easygoing. It's just sort of like a resume kind of padding job. Just not great places to work at. Especially Microsoft these days. There's way too much turmoil. Oh yeah, I'll run Xbox into the grave. It'll be great. Elden Ring, yeah, I think you want to talk to Dean, not me, on that one. I need to get my Elden Ring comparison stuff going, though. Ahead of these Switch releases. I'm just so backlogged. Even a day I'm supposed to take off, you know, I was sitting there playing streaming darts. It's insanity is what it is. Hey, what happened to the elevator that was here? They got rid of it? Yeah, this is literally just like copying and pasting from Battlefield 4. That is hilarious. Is the map flows? Huge map, I still keep running into people like this. Yeah. Yes, we know, guys. Xbox is dead. It's okay. Just gotta move on from it. Anyways, I wanted to get a lay of the land because I was wondering how similar the geometry is. That's literally the exact same area. Is that like a nostalgia play, or is it just like easier for them to reuse the assets? I do ponder. I'll go for C. Kinda makes me want to take a vacation. Upcoming Fallout games. I mean, they come out in like the 2030s. I'm not really thinking about them at all. Yeah. Seriously, I'm not thinking about them at all. Like, yeah. Like, it's highly likely that my life will be completely different by the 2030s. God damn it. Yeah, by like 2030s. Like, you won't see a Fallout game until like probably 2031 or something like that. Even if Obsidian, like allegedly Obsidian might be able to pivot something they've been working on, but like still that'd be like 3 years away or something like that. I can't get excited about stuff that's, you know, 3 to 5 years away. It's like, who cares? Like, I might not even be doing this in 3 years. You know, like, it's like who knows what's gonna happen that far down the line, right? Like, it's not even worth putting a second of thought towards personally. I really like that window of 2 weeks from now, you know, as far as stuff coming out. Less room for disappointment. Yeah. Really that long of a wait? Oh, of course it is. So, like, so, like, Bethesda proper is all hands on deck for the Elder Scrolls. And the Elder Scrolls is still seemingly a couple years away, allegedly. And then if they start development on Fallout 5, which they've already done, you know, preliminary kind of, you know, it's in the pre-chat thing, it's going to take 5 to 7 years. So if you had optimistically 5 years to this date, and that's not even when Elder Scrolls comes out. So Elder Scrolls, it was supposed to come out this year to launch with the new Xbox, but, you know, obviously everything got fucked with COVID and all that. But, like, let's say optimistically they get the Elder Scrolls 6 out next year, so 2027. So add 5 years to that at the minimal. 2032. Right? Like, yeah. At the minimal. It's like you can't just throw more bodies on it or anything like that. It's just not how development works. So, yeah. And let's be real here, it's a Bethesda game, it'll probably get delayed, blah blah blah. It'll probably take 7 years, so it'll probably take 2034. Or 2033. And there's no amount of, you know, Ashes sitting there fucking whining about things that's gonna make that game come out any faster. Now there's Obsidian's Fallout. Now allegedly, Obsidian was working on a post-apocalyptic game that was like Fallout. So maybe they can pivot and in 2 to 3 years they can get a Fallout game out. That's still like 2029. Best case scenario, or well, I wouldn't want them to pivot a game to Fallout either, but best case scenario, they start, you know, Sawyer their rights a Fallout script without any sort of delays, any sort of problems, any sort of thoughts. You know, the closest you're going to see that is, again, 5 to 7 years. If they start tomorrow on it. It's like, yeah. So all Asha was doing was just dangling keys in front of people that are desperate for Fallout. But it's just, you know, physically you just can't get games out that fast. Unless they're like really, really, really tiny games. I mean, I wish games could come out faster, but it's just not how it works these days. Yeah. Xbox One X. I don't think there'll be any more Xbox One X content on the channel, to be honest. I don't really see the point in doing that anymore. Yes, I know Larry loves everything I do. Need 500 more people like Larry, and then I'd be sitting easy. But I'd really be sitting easy if I had an adequate amount of your likes on the stream, subscribe, and cool. I mean, why wouldn't you want to subscribe under the sunny sun? Oh crap, donation's fun. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member of the Gifteds, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. I'll have more in the video description below and gamerrecorders.com. I write stuff on my site sometimes, but not enough. Yeah. GTA 6 on the Xbox One X. Got to do the cloud stream videos of it running on there. See, it's like it's playable on there. I should totally do a video like that where it's GTA 5 or GTA 6 running on the Xbox One, but it's like the cloud stream. You know, like pretend like it's a native video. I bet that would get a lot of views, actually. To be fair, I gotta milk GTA 6 for every fucking dime that's worth considering the cost of that game. Yeah, video views so bad, I didn't even break even on the Destiny video yet. Disgusting. See, the saddest thing is even after several years of development on these games, they're probably still gonna come out buggy. Because that's, you know, it's just a big open world of game, right? Like, it's still probably gonna have bugs and stuff. I think that's part of the charm, honestly. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that bug where they've got, like, this guy dressed as Blackbeard in Assassin's Creed, and he's, like, aerial swimming through the world. It's hilarious. You know, game-breaking bugs are no fun, but sometimes bugs are just downright hilarious. Some of my favorite videos to go back to, there's these guys that did commentary on UFC bugs. And it's just like, oh, he's pulling off a mummy, and it's like they're pulling off, like, you know, they're all doing these buggy moves, and it's hilarious. Yeah. Wouldn't be worried about it breaking even. I wasn't worried about it, but this last month has kind of worried me a bit. There's things afoot on YouTube, and I don't get it. The Cyberpunk Xbox One X. Yeah, that was actually a really nice console. I miss when they did custom consoles. You're not one of your favorite movies ever, The Odyssey? Wow, whip zip 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 guy. You better turn that. This wasn't my favorite movie all time. Upside down. Actually, like my mom there had a little bit of surgery, so she was gonna go watch The Odyssey today, but it was too busy. It was all sold out. She's like, no seats left. I was like, damn. The movie's selling like hotcakes, dude. All the theaters here. I was actually looking it up after she told me. I was like, all the theaters now are absolutely full. It's a good thing I jumped in early, I guess. It seems like the word of mouth is kicking in on that movie, and it's going into high gear. I think it's gonna crack 1 billion. I will enjoy all the tears and the salt of those whiners. It was a damn good movie. Honestly, it was damn good. Yeah, I don't agree with every element of it, but it was a damn good film. Damn good. Hmm. Fake reviews, yeah. It's a total bust, is what it is. It's only gonna be like one of the most successful films ever. Hmm. The Series X. I've had some issues with the Series X over the years, but I feel like it's more Microsoft to blame for that console's problems than anything. Yeah. Then I'm sure GTA 6 will run fine on the Pro. Fallout 3 Remaster. I would be shocked if it wasn't out by like early next year. It should have been already out. Like again, I've told you guys for years. It was like, it was internally targeting 2024. So there must have been some really fucking bad problems, or COVID must have really messed it up. Because like, yeah, we were supposed to have, because Oblivion was 2020. Was Oblivion 2023 or something like that? Like, even that was supposed to come out, like, way before it did. And if they do target 30 FPS for GTA, let's say, I do hope they at least have, like, a 40 FPS mode or something. They'll probably do 60 FPS. I think Pisser is good enough to make it happen. I mean, we'll see, but, yeah, I think they'll do 60 FPS modes. I have more confidence now. I trust Digital Foundry less after the whole Starfield thing where they're like, it can only do 30 FPS. And then 8 months later, bam, 120. I think it could be done. Oh, Chrome crashed. I hate when Chrome does this. Got a package for you guys. It's just like another like area set in Japan, man. I'm really feeling Japan fatigued in gaming right now. Really feeling Japan fatigued. Alright, once I gotta restart this browser because it crashed. Splatoon Raiders. Oh yeah, I gotta email Nintendo about that. Hopefully they take pity on my soul and give me a code for that one. Hopefully they overlook the metrics and stuff and be like, you know what, this guy deserves Splatoon. That's like, you know, it's like a shooter thing and everything. I think it'd be right up my alley for covering that. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, stop doubting me on info I give you guys. It's like that whole Creed Wildlands thing. I've been telling you guys for a couple weeks here. But you know, nobody listens to what I say. A rush on the new map? You got it, Brendan. Is that an option? Can I specifically set it to rush? I got you, Watero. I got you. Expensive. I don't know. I thought it was an okay price when it came out. It's only gone up in price. I mean, like, you know, again, affordable console gaming. That ended last generation. Yeah. A cute Japanese gal wanted me, but I'd be fatigued then. I don't know. I guess it would depend on the aesthetics and the interest. But where am I gonna find a cute Japanese girl that's into me in this economy? Yeah, Oblivion Remastered. Yeah, it comes out next month on the Switch. Hope I get that. It'll be good for coverage, doing comparison. And doing a video, doing a stream of it. Yeah, usual. Switch 2 versus PS5 Pro. Those comparisons, that's the gold mine. Nobody cares about the Xbox stuff, but comparing it against those two, people love that stuff. People love it. We win before I get shot here. Come on, I was around the ledge. Yeah. That's the sad thing about consoles. They've reached saturation and it's only a declining point from here. Oh, come on, YouTube. 1 sec, I gotta copy this stuff. Buggy YouTube. Buggy. Did you guys see that stuff? I was looking today at things to see how my stuff was tracking, like the new videos I put out today. If you're on desktop, there's like 3 fucking rows of shorts before you get to actual videos now. Dun 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 dun. Like three rows of shorts is like the videos are like buried. GG, yeah. So how do you play Rush on this map? You don't have too many complaints. Yeah, I'm sure you don't, whip zip guy. I'm sure. Okay, we're looking for Rush. Is that like a specific playlist? Custom search. Gauntlet. Wake Island Conquest Large? What? Portal Discovery. Install campaign. All Out Warfare. How do I play Rush on this? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a specific playlist for Rush. Is it a server browser? We can use that, I guess. You know what we can do? We'll do custom search. And we'll get rid of all these except the new one. Ah, there we go. Bam, I didn't even know that was an option. I know, I got it, Brad. I got it. I didn't know they added a server. Well, it's not a server browser, but like a customization feature. Inflation is probably hindering technological advancement. You bet it is. You hate shorts. I hate how much shorts have like completely monopolized YouTube. But like, I'm not even kidding. Like I don't know if it's the same on your guys' end. But like I was trying to like search something up today, and it was 3 sections of shorts. Like you had to scroll down to find videos. It's crazy. I was like, why isn't it like that on desktop? They must be testing stuff, but how do I spawn? What the hell? Why can't I spawn? Out of bounds. Do I have to wait till my teammates get into the defensive area? You know what? Maybe we should restart the search. Yeah, let's restart the search on this. Is this a water map? Yes. I'm soaking wet in this. Just like when I go out there on the lake. You know, I got surd today. I got fucking surd today. Oh my god. I was going up and they're like, oh, let him go, let him go. Sorry, sir. I was like, fuck. Yeah. I got surd today by a couple of kids. All teenagers, I guess. Yeah. I feel like age is coming to catch me, guys. Rush. I love Breakthrough. I used to do tons of Rush back on like Bad Company 1 and 2. But yeah, I completely switched over to select class. Where's my custom class? What the hell? Support. Yeah, no, this is my gun. Okay. Switched over to Breakthrough mode and Grand Operations and stuff. Yeah. No PAL worlds. You and your niche ass pal world. At least that video finally started getting some views. There's some weird stuff afoot on YouTube, man. There's some weird ass stuff going on YouTube. A Battlefield helmet on my head. Guys, they're doing those thumbnails where it's giant pictures of me on it with like expressions going and having like a picture of like a helmet or something on my head. The only way to go forward. I must embrace the insanity. 12 out of 24 players. Should I like back out and find another lobby? It looked like it was filling there for a second, and then it was like not filling. Oh yeah, I'm definitely becoming old. Like I said, I got surd. I don't know if I've ever actually been like, you know, aside from like waitresses and stuff like that, or like people working at a business. I don't know if I've been out somewhere like just in my day to day and been surd before. I was just sitting there being like, yeah, get out of my way so I can dive off the dock. It's just, but I'm like, man. That was eye-opening. I think I look older too. I was looking at the beer last week and I'm like, I think I've looked older. Why is the Wildlands re-release so expensive? I don't know. All I know is they're bumping up with resolution and frame rate and stuff like that, and I've known for a few weeks. Anyways, let's do this. Rush. Let's go, team. I mean, I guess like I could have leaked things, but I didn't sign anything, but it was like, eh. Anyways. No, it's just rush mode is kind of niche. That's why I didn't fill up right away. But yeah, we used to. I liked rush better when it was like you're actually like fighting to destroy gold. The hell was that from? Nike Connect training video. I've told you about that one. It was huge in China. So before China closed off YouTube, like, okay, so I'll tell you guys about a time way back in the day. So there was a time where China was still allowed to kind of view YouTube. And my Connect Nike video was massive in China. Why? I don't know what it was. It was very big in China for some reason. Got a lot of views off of China. It was kind of entertaining because you could look at the heat maps like where China was being viewed, and I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. An unk. I don't know what the unk terminology is for definition. I just, you know, whatever the kids say these days, right? All I know is I was very astounded to be called sir. You know, you get really old when it's like you're out on the dock or whatever, and there's like a woman that comes up there and she's got kids with her, and it's like, I'm the auntie, and you're kind of like, oh, that's more age appropriate than the other people that pop up on the dock. You're like, ah, I've gotten old. Yeah, definitely feeling the age in a bit. Yeah. Is Odyssey good? It's pretty great. Did you not watch the review, Zero? What is the point of me sitting here slaving over these videos if you're not watching them? You know, there was the stream review discussion, there was the actual review. You could have chose your fancy, you know? But yes, the Odyssey is great. I hope you enjoy it. If you're looking for a time to go to the bathroom, I would recommend during the time when they're all on the Trojan horse. That's my official bathroom recommendation time. You ain't missing nothing if you go during that time. Yeah. You're gonna call me sir? I would hope so. I would hope so. I have earned this through age or something. Look at this, sir. Sorry, sir. Fuck's sakes. God damn it. I don't know what was worse, me tired getting up to the freaking thing, or just, you know, being exhausted because these kids aren't getting out of the way, to, like, being served. It's one thing if a waiter or waitress is doing it. But random teenagers at the dock? Come on! It's just mean. Or maybe it's not mean, maybe it's a sign of respect for my age, but it's like, god damn it. Oh, can't go over that line. This team's not really attacking her. Yeah. My spirit? Nah, my spirit's old. You didn't even know I put a review out? That's how shitty the YouTube algo is these days. I sit here and I grind out these videos. YouTube just fucking shafts me. I don't know how Google keeps getting away with this. I also did that YouTube channel post about it too, which everybody was whining about. Kind of funny. Nice. Damn it. Couldn't get around that corner. Now you can watch it. I mean, I don't really usually spoil anything in my video reviews for anything. At least I attempt not to. They actually got A. What the hell's going on out there, guys? My team needs to get their heads out of their asses. We need to hold the line, so love can't be on time. He should have died. Kevin's your spirit animal? But like, why? Which animal is Kevin as a spirit animal? Is Halo? Yeah, Halo will be on the Game Pass. Of course it will be. All first-party games are on Game Pass, except for Call of Duty, and then in the future when they change it, and Xbox fans accept it, eventually nothing will be on Game Pass day one. But for now, enjoy the magic of Game Pass day one action. While it lasts. Asha has altered the deal. Pray she does not alter it further. With her overly shiny, unrealistically whitened teeth. But when you're getting paid millions to kill Xbox, you gotta have the shiniest dentures in the land. Yep. I don't think they were joking, Thomas. People were hostile as fuck on that post. Seriously, it's like, you know, picture me in front of a poster for Odyssey, giving like less than a paragraph's worth of thoughts on it. Fuck this guy. It's like, okay. I've never been so judged on a few sentences before in my life. Oh yeah, that Resident Evil movie. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what that guy does with it. I mean, Weapons was quite fun, so we'll see. Damn it. Shot in the rear. Odyssey, it's quite a 3 hours. You definitely notice it. Anyways, Have you guys noticed your uncanny ability to like the stream, subscribe, and it's great, donation, it's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member. The gifting. The Patreon option and the Discord for stream alerts. It's also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that and more in the video description below. They wanted to throw in. You didn't like weapons? Weapons was fun. I actually quite enjoyed weapons. I thought that was quite clever. I mean, it was definitely predictable after a certain point, but yeah. Polarizing film. I don't know. What I thought was weird though was I was seeing someone was like, oh, you know, the Odyssey movie, it's divisive. I was like, it's one of the most critically acclaimed Rotten Tomatoes Metacritic movies of all time. Verified fans viewing it, it's like really, really fucking. Isn't it like 90-something% for like verified viewers? And like, where's this divisiveness coming from? It's like, oh, YouTubers and stuff. I was like, I don't think that's divisiveness if it has like universal acclaim, but whatever. If anything, I need a channel where I'm like doing hot takes that are, you know, whatever the current craze of the people are. That's where the real money and the views are. Yeah. You forgot to like the stream. Zero, you've been in here for years. You literally became a young man watching these streams and you don't remember to like them? I mean, you're lost cause, man, at this point. What more can I do for you? God damn it, we need to take this position. You watch Supernatural? Oh god. Did you guys see the guild there smash the Kickstarter record? The guild movie is happening! Yippee! I'm actually kind of excited. I was looking at it, I was like, do I need to back this? And then I'm like, oh wow, they smashed their Kickstarter record, so guess not. Guess not. But yeah, I wasn't sure if the guild still had like the nostalgia and the cachet to, you know, to do that well, but the show is, well, it's becoming a movie. It's very popular, yeah. Kind of incredible. Have a stream, thank you. The real money is on Zelda Fest. I don't know, man. I have very low confidence in my content's ability to do well right now. But yes, I really want to stream Ocarina there. People are going to be so judgmental on those streams, too. Because let's be real here, I'll probably take multiple streams, and it's going to be like, there's no way in hell I'm going to remember how to play that game properly. Yeah. Crumb traps your kid made? Nice. Yeah, my sister's all into that stuff these days, I guess. Or has been for a couple of years, where she makes these, like, intense, you know, like, protein wraps and stuff like that. I mean, I haven't gotten to enjoy any of them, but, yeah, she always shows me that kind of stuff. I'm like, looks pretty good, yeah. I'm too lazy, you know, it's just like I just half-ass things. Like I had, what is it, minestrone today and like grilled cheese. I had like leftover cheese and I just slapped it on the last pieces of bread, just like microwaved it. It was substance. I mean, that's all you need though to accompany the mind-blowing minestrone. I don't know if you guys have had minestrone, but it changes lives. Mario Sunshine. It's coming, dude. Same with Smash Bros. It's just a matter of when. It's just a matter of when. It will come. The sunshine will happen. We will find love in a hopeless place. Never microwave grilled cheese. I mean, it's pretty quick and easy to do. It's kind of like a pain in the ass to do anything else with it. Worldcraft. That's my biggest regret, is not doing more Worldcraft stuff. I was the #1 Worldcraft player in the world. But I was like creative and I wanted to do different types of videos. It was stupidity, is what it was. I could have made so much more money, so many more views. Livestream Sunshine when it comes out. I don't know. I'll at least do a video on it. Maybe a stream. I'm not sure. I guess it really depends on when. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's kind of when. But like right now, there's really nothing going on for streaming. It kind of sucks. Like, there's not really anything happening. But yeah, there's the PlayStation drops. I was actually kind of wanting to do kind of a stream of those, so we'll see if those fit in. I dare say I was having fun with Indigo Prophecy and Psyops today. I like to do those. Not from the farm. Oh, you're not supposed to eat the Taylor Farms lettuce right now. Yep, not supposed to eat the Taylor Farms lettuce. Which sucks, because all those pre-made lettuce packets are like things I really enjoy. I mean, I don't know if that's a thing here, but it's kind of like, is it worth risking? Is it worth the risk? Damn, I thought I could get that guy. McDonald's? Ugh. Breakfast? I wonder how the hash browns are these days. You've been cherry picking my old videos on the channel. Have you watched the all-time classic Callisto Protocol? That's the #1 favorite stream of everyone. People love to go watch the Callisto Protocol channel, or the Callisto Protocol stream. You know, it's like a holiday thing for some people, which is hilarious. Yeah, I've done a lot of streams, I've done a lot of videos over the years, but yeah, the Callisto Protocol one, that's the one people really like. But yeah, you've been watching old stuff. That's weird. Who else is watching old stuff? Well, Filet was going through all the Worldcraft videos, which is kind of funny. I bet the microphone audio quality is pretty bad. Old stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything like really cool to watch from the old stuff. Done so many random ass videos and things over the years. I think obviously the Worldcraft stuff's quite classic. If you've never seen any of the Minecraft adventure maps, those are usually quite fun. I used to have like an adventure team, and we would go play on various Minecraft maps when they came out, like the content maps, and we would like do videos of that stuff. Those ones are pretty fun. It's like a pirate adventure we did. Frozen, I had my sister come in and we went through the Frozen map, and a lot of the young girls online on YouTube were like, oh, you don't know the name of this character. It was like, okay. It's kind of funny, but yeah, I think the Minecraft adventure maps, that's some pretty good old school content with lots of people talking. That's kind of entertaining. I don't think if anything else is like really old. Like a lot of my stuff is, you know, like kind of just like reviews or coverage of games, right? Like I usually don't have like series and stuff like that. Simulator videos are kind of funny. Did you watch me do the quarantine zone simulator? That was pretty funny. It was like a big like bite on this woman's face and be like, yeah, you're not getting in here. Yeah, the simulator videos I just have like a fucking laugh about. Those ones are entertaining. Always have a good laugh over sim videos. Yeah. Power World. I don't know, man. The Power World video didn't really take off, but I think that's just because the channel's struggling right now. I know Power World's quite popular, but Or popular again right now, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to risk streaming it. I'd play like Psyops or something. You're watching my video. Good, Zero, good. We'll watch Mortal Kombat 2, yeah. I didn't even watch the first one. Yeah. Didn't even watch that first one. I also did the chicken strip Costco review because I know that just released in the US. Who said that first on the Discord? They're like, oh, do you guys have the chicken strips in Canada? I was like, what? I'm like, we've always had the chicken strips here, so I guess that's a new thing for the US. So I was like, oh, I'll do a review on that. It reminds me, you gotta update the thumbnail again because my sister sent me a picture of the food court menu things. I gotta make that look nicer. Chicken tenders in the air fryer. 6 minutes one way, 6 minutes the other. Oh, yeah. That's what it's all about. Love my air fryer. That was, I think one of the best gifts I've ever gotten. That was Mitchell's mother gifted me the air fryer when I moved in. She's like, what do you need for your house? Like, genuinely need. And I was like, an air fryer. And she's like, okay. Or actually, you know what I asked for, actually, was a home-cooked meal. It was what I genuinely asked for. And she's like, no, like, what do you actually, like, need? And I was like, an air fryer, and yeah. And I use it, like, all the time. I have actually honestly never used my oven. I use the countertop, you know, for like cooking soup and stuff, but like I've never actually used the oven on my oven. The air fryer cooks everything. But yeah, that was kind of funny. Cause yeah, my thing was like, what do you need for your house? I was like, home cooked meal would be like fucking fantastic. Yeah, she's got me the air fryer. Pretty sick. I love my air fryer. Cooks up everything. It really is an amazing invention, and like food that I didn't normally like eating, I enjoy eating through the air fryer. Like fish. I used to not really like fish through the, like fish chips. I used to not like it through the oven, and then like through the air fryer, it's like, oh, this is actually pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, but like, you know, like, everything in the air fryer, you know, like chicken strips, burgers, yeah, everything, fish, all that, everything through the air fryer. Steak, air fried steak's really good, yeah. It's just the way it cooks things is just better. Like it's not like when you put stuff in the oven, it kind of like rotates in its own grease, but like the air fryer just cooks stuff really well. It's super easy to manage and easy to clean, yeah. Yes, Wibs, the guy. Your mining for the chicken strips made that happen. I wanted to cover the brownie sundaes, but you know, whatever. Cylinder netting thing? Oh, yours is fancier in that regard. Mine's just kind of like a tray thing. The air fryer my parents have is like a 2-level thing, but their like net thing kind of like flops all the time, which is just like burn inducing. Is kind of what it seems like. God damn it! That person should have died. Yeah, gotten really good with the steaks in the air fryer. There, I was cooking like a boss of those things, but the steaks are expensive. It's just because I got like, you know, kind of a deal on some. And I bought this package of like larger steaks, not sirloin quality, so I'm gonna see how those ones turn out. I feel like having a steak one day. But yeah, I kind of season them. I haven't really gotten into the marinating kind of thing. I think the real shame with the cost of like meat and food these days is like you don't really get to experiment or fuck up because like food just costs too much. I feel like back in the day when it was a little bit more affordable, you could like experiment a bit more and not be too worried about it. Salmon. I like salmon, but it has to be like flavored with a specific style. I like it when it's smoked and stuff like that, yeah. If there's something really good like salmon or brisket, I'll hand it off to my father to like smoke it. Like he's got like a smoker. So yeah, there's some types of like better quality meat that I'll like fork off to the father to handle, and I'll just stay in my lane on things. It's just because the cost of it these days, right? Like, you're spending so much on it, you want it to turn out good. Yeah. I used to eat steak every day. When I was younger, we were going through a boom. Where I lived, like, back in the day, like, the 2000s. And there was also, like, the mad cow disease thing going on. So, like, meat was super, super cheap. And we were just, like, fucking buying, like... we had steak, like, every day. It was glorious. I never ate as good as I did during the 2000s. Yeah. Games were great. Food was fucking cheap. It's the good times, man. Yeah, I think we ate steak like almost every day. It was just, oh man, that's some good times. And then since then, it's been like recession after recession after recession after recession. Might as well call it a depression that we're in, basically, or modern depression. Stab him! He's a one-shot! Oh, you failure. Yeah, salmon. I don't know, man. It's just like, I feel like salmon, like smoked and stuff like that, is just so much better. Yeah. Xmas dinner at my house? No, I go home for freaking Christmas. Although I do have all the family plates, which is kind of funny, but yeah, no, we go back home for the holidays. This is my second year here. Okay, back to the quick play of the Reef. Let's do it. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Are food prices high in Canada? Yeah, they're fucking massively high, dude. Massively high. My favorite comparison is orange juice. I remember orange juice was, during COVID, it was regularly priced at $3.50. Any juice, all the juices were $3.50. Now they cost $7. On sale, they go to $3.50. So yes, the prices of food have gone up a lot, but I specifically remember, like lemonade, orange juice, stuff like that. During COVID, it was $3.50, and now it's $7 to buy one on regular price. Crazy. I literally like only buy stuff on sale nowadays. It sucks. This map's okay. I'm not blown away by it, but it's decent. I think the biggest problem I'm having, though, is like I'm actually really sick of playing in locations in video game space in Japan. Way too many of them. Yeah. But you know it costs you nothing. Liking the stream, subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member, the giftings, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. It's also that Amazon store affiliate link. I'll have more in the video description below. I got shot down by a chopper. Are you kidding me? Air fryer versus the microwave. I've already got the Pizza Pop #1 review. I'm good enough. Yeah. How much is Coca-Cola? That's a hard way. Like at Costco, I buy the tray of it, right? Like the tray of it. It's usually like $20, and then it's like I have to bring up a receipt because like when you counter in all the you know, taxes for like recycling and everything like that, I think it's like 20-something bucks for like a fleet of 24 Cokes or something like that. I think it ends up being like $25 to $30 or something. I don't know, I'd have to get a receipt, honestly, to look at that. Yeah. It's expensive. Boats and hoes. That's because Step Brothers is freaking ancient, dude. The younger kids have no idea what that is. Ancient, man. Oh yeah, no, I remember all kinds of food being like so affordable. Like so affordable, like literally you could just go anywhere and you just like eat like a king. Like hell, I remember DQ, they used to do like 66-cent burgers. Now like the cheapest DQ burger you get is like $6. Like I remember when I was younger, it'd be like, you know, my cousin would come over and you know, my mother would take us and we'd go to DQ. She'd be like, how many fucking burgers you want? I'd be like 6, and she'd be like, no problem. You know, you could just have like tons of. They weren't great burgers, but like you could just sit there and eat them and eat them and eat them because it was like less than $1. You know, it was, what happened to that? The water, I don't know, man. After Sea of Thieves, the water in most video games just kind of looks. Yeah. Man, it's weird seeing this resort back again. Run from it, hide from it. Battlefield 4 always finds you. Ah, damn it. I don't know, man. There's some areas where I feel like Frostbite's kind of fallen behind a bit visually. Especially with UE5 slop these days, I do think Frostbite's actually technically fallen behind for visuals. DICE is gonna have to step it up 3D for Battlefield 7. Yeah, I was kind of hoping Naval Warfare would have a couple maps. I feel like one level isn't enough. Yeah, it's the Costco hot dogs. That's what keeps me going. But I splurged and spent $8 on the chicken strips to do the video review. I'll consider that marked off for Dean's donation there for me to eat food at Costco. Did that a while back, so I'll consider that filled. What the fuck? Did he rocket me from 2 feet away? Okay, sure. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. You have all the objectives, but the score is just 200 difference. It looks better in the inside? Well, I mean, of course it's gonna look better. It's been 13 years. I didn't even see that guy. What the hell? And he's shooting a rock at me after I've died. What is this? But I mean, it is literally the exact same design. They just copied and pasted it. 13 years on, still reusing the same stuff. Hmm. Ah, crap. I take it they got that hill on lockdown? Yeah, that sucks. Steam. They're not even gonna put Steam on Xbox. Again, like, I don't see the financial incentive of them putting other stores on Xbox. Like, I don't... No one has been able to, in the 2 years or so that they've been talking about Steam on Xbox, no one has been able to come up with an idea of how Microsoft makes money off of that. And they're like, well, Steam will give them a cut. And it's like, fuck no, they won't. It's like people live in this fantasy world where businesses don't need to make money or something. It's like Microsoft is a greedy company, and people think they're just gonna put Steam on their next Xbox for free. Like, seriously, like, Microsoft might literally be one of the greediest companies in existence. And they're gonna give you a store where you don't buy their games through them? How does that make sense? It's like, you know, free-to-play. How does it make sense for them for the buy two, get one kind of thing? Or buy one, get two, yeah. Man, Game Night was such a good movie. Kind of bummed out we haven't had a sequel for that one since... God, that was a good film. The only difference is upscaling and slightly more objects. No, I've already eaten the 2 ice cream sandwiches worth. No more ice cream sandwiches left. Or, I mean, there is another box, but I think it's earmarked for my mother there, so it's just sitting there. Besides, it's locked under the dartboard, so can't get at it anyways. Can't get at it. No more ice cream sandwiches at the moment.
Thank you. Let's move. Stop it.
Hold the line. Capturing A can be on time. Let's take this. Do y'all ever feel like we're just playing on the same kind of maps and the same setups and the same games for like 15 years? Nothing's really happened or changed. Nothing can save Xbox, except for our love. Would somebody think of the poor indie trillion-dollar company Microsoft? Sorry, multi-trillion-dollar company Microsoft. Ash's shiny big teeth. They don't pay for themselves. That's on you guys. How many people will Microsoft have to lay off before you guys give them lots of money so they can be successful and win the industry? Because they're willing to lay off like everyone they can to make that happen. And as an Xbox cultist, you're supposed to like cheer for that. Have a rice day.
Take what you can carry.
You're welcome for the resupply. Have a rice day. Woo, woo. How is the score still so close considering we have so many of the positions captured? That's nuts, eh? I kind of want to take the mini tank, but I'm not really super into the mini tank. Okay, I'm going to take it because I took some damage. Oh, there that goes. Bang, bang. They shot me down. I feel like in a better stream economy, the stream would have easily been like at 100 or something. YouTube has ruined the market. They can't keep getting away with this. That's okay, guys. We'll all come together again next gen. A fun fair? Hot dog, $10. Yeah, seriously, like hot dogs are like $10 anywhere nowadays. It sucks. I remember when I was younger, hot dogs were like the affordable food, where if you went anywhere, you'd be like, Mama, I want a hot dog. And she'd be like, well, of course, you know, they're affordable. You want two? Like $10 for a hot dog. Sucks. But a fun fair, is that like an amusement park, or is that like some kind of Renaissance-like thing? A fun fair. Did you have lots of fun at the fun fair? How the hell did that guy not die sooner? I threw a grenade at him, I shot at him. See, now the smash burger thing I don't get, but Sherry had a good idea there on the channel page. She's like, you put 2 smash burgers together, but I think that'd be quite cost prohibitive. But like, I never understood smash burgers. Allegedly they're juicier, but they're so thin I never feel like I'm full eating them. I feel like I'm starving myself for like a slightly different tasting burger, and it's like, it's just illogical to me. Somebody get these bangers out of here. Seriously, Pattinson's just great, dude. I was having a lot of fun in that movie. Hey, we got C. Let's go for B. Supporting role, but one of the most memorable characters in it. Incredible. Imagine being able to just pop in a movie and make a mark, and you're not even like a primary character. Damn it. A headshot from the tank, are you kidding me? No. Can I get a revive, please? Have a rice day. Save me. Oh, it's over. You know, Delta Force got a new update. Maybe I should check out that game. I do like Delta Force. I feel like I neglect them. Streaming on Twitch. I have actually thought about moving over to Twitch. But like, Twitch streaming is down too. I'm like, I don't know if any of this stuff would fix it. Just feels like a whirlwind of never-ending sorrows. Battlefield or COD? Always Call of Duty. I make much more money off of Call of Duty stuff than I do Battlefield. Much more money. Our team's getting it done.
We've lost control of objective Charlie.
We lost C. Come on. Can't. Couldn't. Could.
Be advised, hostile
We're going for C.
We're attacking objective Alpha.
I feel like from a technical standpoint, these are still pretty boring areas. Just kind of like rocks and a beach. I honestly think Unreal Engine's finally surpassed Frostbite from a technical standpoint for visuals. I'm definitely noticing that on this level. Yeah. It's been easy taking advantage of the rough economical situation on the streams. Halo early access? I don't know, man. It just depends on if it could. Like, legitimately, what will happen, probably, I'm assuming, is the code will just pop up the day of. That's usually how Xbox does it on their things. But, like, the days of getting early Xbox codes are broken because assembly that lady uses. Pain in the ass. You know, not much I can do about it until she's gone. She's been in there a while too, so yeah, not much you can do. Everyone else that I would talk about or talk to Xbox about my issues They're all fucking laid off. Yeah, Microsoft got rid of everybody. Those old guys at E3 were right. Back in E3 2015, those old sages that had been in the industry for 20-something years, they were right. They're like, do not trust Microsoft. Microsoft's an evil company. They're the bad guys. They were right. Ah, damn it. Yes, Halo campaign streams incoming. Oh, Kevin probably won't get a code anyways right off the bat, will he? I didn't think about that. Yeah, I did not think about that. Yeah, he probably won't get a code. We'll have to wait for him. We'll do the initial campaign stream and then we'll have to wait to do Legendary, I guess. Thought did not cross my mind till now. The COD movie? Oh, it'll probably make like $1 billion as long as it doesn't look like garbage. I mean, look at Minecraft. That movie was absolute fucking shit, and it made like what, almost $1 billion or something like that. And a Call of Duty movie that's like an action film that you can take your dad to, even though he doesn't like or know what the fuck Call of Duty is. As long as it's like halfway decent, yeah, easily $1 billion. It's gonna be a huge winner for Paramount. The Ellison kid, you know, he grew up with COD and stuff. He knows exactly what the value of that franchise is. As long as you don't mess it up, easy $1 billion, honestly. Easy billion.
Let's move! Thank you so much!
Yeah. I need to revive. I saved like 2 of y'all. Save me, Rice a day. Thanks, Rice a day. Have Rice a day as my hero. He brought me back to life. Yeah. I'd pick on Discord. Oh. Am I just available to check this stuff out all the time? I'm a busy guy, you know, I spend 2 hours a day swimming and then drinking and then chilling. Shrimp check, that's actually a funny name too. Dune? I think Dune will do... I think the source material for Dune is a lot darker, but I think it will do around the same as Dune 2, but slightly lower. Especially with like Doomsday coming out at the same time. I'm sure it'll do well, but yeah, I think it'll do slightly lower than Doom 2. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. They do that on the beach? I'm surprised the sand is like tough enough for that. So you guys get like one that's on your like boardwalk and you get one that's on the beach too? That's kind of cool. How many fares do you get? Everybody loves Tom Cruise. What are you talking about, Thomas? People love Tom Cruise here. I mean, he's a bit weird and eccentric, but, you know. Can't wait to see, what is it, Digger? Can't wait to see what he does in that movie. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. To that like button, subscribe, and it's great donations. Cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member, the giftance, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below. You know. How the fuck did that guy not die? Seriously? He should have been dead. Dead. 2 rights. Save me, have a rice day. Save me. He did not save me. He let me die. I did not have a rice day. I had a dead day. A happy death day. Wonder if that movie will ever get off the ground. I've been talking about that one for a while. What's her name's gonna be really old at this point. I always thought she should have been a bigger actress, but yeah, it just never really worked out for her.
We're attacking Charlie.
Enemy forces have taken objective.
Watch your jet. Doomsday. I think people are a little overestimating how well Doomsday is going to do. I don't know if the nostalgia is quite there for that one, or the interest. I'm sure it'll do well, but I think that Marvel tale has subsided a bit, especially with the budget of that movie and Secret Wars. I think they're gonna struggle a bit.
Our forces have neutralized objective Charlie.
We got the sea. We be cooking, as the kids said 3 years ago. Damn it. Why are you 2 minutes behind? I tell you all the time, Thomas, you gotta make sure you're watching live. The YouTube player is fucking garbage. But you know it's not, that like button, so be sure to like the stream and all that other good stuff. I'm gonna refill my drink because, you know, fucking YouTube these days, killing me, eh?
All squads commence attack. Hold more objectives than the enemy to take ground. Let's move.
The head flick. That's my sass towards YouTube fucking my metrics recently. High levels of sass. Super high levels of sass. I got Tsuru and I'm all out of fucks to give. Let's get this boat out of here, lads. These waves definitely are a little bit more wild than usual, eh? Like, they actually have a little bit more, like, flip to them. Yeah. The most stupid idea for a spawn. Well, he's not wrong. I liked it better when you spawn on the aircraft carriers. Felt more like a traditional battlefield experience, but you know.
Our troops have secured Alpha.
Storm the beach. Storm the beach. There's like 5 of us here. Which means a pretty easy killing for us.
Our troops have secured.
Let's take the Hainan Resort. don't burn my bridges with YouTube. I mean, it works a little differently for YouTube. It's not like I email anybody at YouTube. Yeah. It's not like I emailed them or anything. It's cool. Like, gaming-wise, I literally now work with every single publisher in the industry. And they're, like, different portals, and they're different sections, with their different contacts. I work with every single one of them. Except for Xbox now. The irony is wild. Like, Xbox was, like, one of the first people I, like, were, like, first companies I really, like, intimately worked with. For, like, the longest time. They were, like, one of the biggest supporters I had, so it's actually kind of crazy to be at the point where I get, like, literally everything. And Xbox, like, damaged that relationship. All because of that one lady in assembly and that guy before her. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Radical dude. This map is okay. I think people hyped it up a little bit too much. Yeah, it's all right. I like the aquatic vibes and stuff, but to me this is kind of just showing the engine's aged a bit. And they need to do some overhauls to like match the technology of Unreal Engine. Like obviously this runs better and doesn't have like the stutters and stuff, but like visually it is definitely a tone down from what Unreal Engine is doing tech-wise for visuals. Like it's actually quite a drop. Rockstar lives in their own little fucking bubble, dude. Yeah. I mean, like, technically from a legal standpoint, I just contract from YouTube. So it's like, yeah, no, I don't talk to anyone there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even have Google contacts these days. I got, like, I know a guy that works at Google. So if there's ever, like, a real problem, I could probably get that guy to help me out. But, like, I don't really work with anyone at Google. Yeah, you can complain about YouTube all day. They don't fucking care. You know, you get views, they pay you money, that's it. That's how she goes. You're at the will of whatever their algo is, and that's life. Yeah. Yeah, Rockstar, they're like a very, very elusive kind of group and everything, and it's like, yeah. They literally, because it's funny, because like I have Take-Two contacts. Right? Like I got Take-Two stuff, I get all the Take-Two games. But like Rockstar, they live in their own complete little secretive bubble that's outside of everything. It's quite entertaining. So like it's funny because like I work with their parent company, but yeah, Rockstar literally, they are in their own world, which is quite majestic. Yeah. Any channel would have contacts. Actually, quite a few do. If you get to a large enough size on YouTube, you actually have bargaining power and negotiation power. And you'll have contacts at YouTube. Yeah. Same with Twitch. If you're one of the top Twitch darlings, like, you know, the ladies and stuff, they'll hang out with the CEO and stuff like that. But same with YouTube. Yeah, if you're big enough, you'll have a contact. You'll have somebody that you talk to while you're, you know, doing work and stuff. And you can negotiate better like contract splits and stuff. Yeah. No, I'm not like not even close to that size. Stormy weather. That's what I'm saying. It should be like Parcel Storm, where there's some like weather or something like that. Map's kind of like the design of it and stuff is cool, but it feels very very static. It's not very dynamic. I think it needs like different times of day or different weathering or something. The hell is this? But yeah, I know there are contacts you could have at YouTube. I'm just not that size. Yeah. I am but like a small minnow in a large pool. Which is funny, because if you compare me to the majority of YouTube, technically I'd be in like the 1%, but then like the scale of like 1% to actually like the top percent is so massively fucking large. It's unreal. Like, I know my streams aren't doing great right now, but like, even with these numbers, I'm still like a very, very, very high percentage of streamers out there. Which is kind of funny. Yeah. YouTube. Well, they don't treat me very well. Especially with the algorithm right now, it's just fucking me, but like... Yeah, if you're large enough, you have actual bargaining power. And you can negotiate better contract splits. I'm just not that big. I probably never will be either, but like, you know, I'm just saying like that type of thing does exist. But it's at a scale of which, like, is far beyond anything I'll achieve. But you never know, like, Leslie Nielsen there, you know, he didn't become a big movie star really until his, like, later years, so... Who knows? And maybe I'll be one of those people where I'm dead and, like, you know, 100 years from now, all of a sudden my channel becomes really popular and I'm, like, friends of, like, the 2100s or something, or the 2200s. Hard to say. They'll be like, oh, another Kevin episode? Ew. I feel like I'll really hit my stride down the road, you know. If you want to go and take a ride with me, I got 4 wheels, and I want to run these guys down. Why do I live this way? Hey! Must be the Battlefield 6 way. Fuck. God damn it. Sucks to suck. But yeah, there was a point where I actually got like Google products to review, like a Google Home and everything like that. That company's gone though. Same as I was getting like Samsung stuff to review, like that monitor and that, and it's like, ugh. Same with LG, you know, at one point I was getting the TVs to review, got like 100,000 views on some of that stuff, and it's just like, yeah. Realistically, I should review more soundbars. It's a goldmine of undercovered content.
Let's move.
Yeah. Mel Gibson to make the Odyssey. I did not see that, no. I doubt that'll happen. See, the weird thing is like, Mel Gibson obviously has had some questionable moments. But he's actually like a pretty good filmmaker. Like, he actually is pretty talented. But like, yeah, he's not gonna be better than Nolan, honestly. But I'm all for tons of people trying out to better, you know, the Odyssey as far as adaptation. Very curious to see how his Passion of the Christ sequels do, actually. Very, very curious. Hmm. Okay, we got the D. Let's press forward. It's impressive. It is, Thomas. But like all things in capitalism, I demand growth. Like I said, I had a really good thing going on, and it's just like, feels like I've just been screwed over recently. Braveheart. He's had numerous incredible films, let's be real here. See, that's the funny thing is, like, you can kind of, like, some people you can hate on, like, a personal basis, but you can also be like, fuck, that person's good at their job. Yeah, he's just hanging on the back. That's kind of funny. Where was I even getting shot from? Alright, let's back it up and go for the D. 100 years from now? I don't think I'll be around in 100 years, but you never know. My generation is supposed to be the first that lived like 150 on average, but full fucking see. Like, what would even be the point? You'd just be bored. Especially when you wouldn't even be able to move or do anything at that age unless science evolves so massively. I doubt it. Oh, I really cannot hit that guy. Shot right over the house? Okay. We got the D. We got the D, guys. Like, if you guys saw, was it Hacksaw Ridge, and that's like, I have some issues with the first half of that movie, but the second half is it's quite spectacular. Should we go to F or should we go to C? I'll go to F, it's closer. Onwards. I will be a jarhead. I hope I have at least a cyberpunk body or something. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind living a long time, assuming the technology advances that I could live a decent life at that age, but like, I think it'd just be lonely. You'd be so far removed from like your family being gone and stuff, and be like, what's the point? We're not meant to live forever. Besides, Halo games will just get shittier and shittier. Hate one of those sexy cyberpunk bodies. The type that like automatically get you guys to throttle that like button, subscribe, it's great, donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. The giftings, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also An Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below, you know. I gotta hand it to my engineer team for keeping me alive. These guys are the real heroes. Oh, I'm dead. The dream is over. Save me. I like the idea of the, what was that show called? Where you become, Altered Carbon, where you become like stacks and you just like, you're getting like slotted into different bodies and stuff. That'd be kind of interesting. And you could have like a different go at like a different body down the road and you'd be like, this is me now for this many stack of years. And that'd be kind of entertaining. But then you'd like forget who you are and stuff. Some deep psychological stuff is what that is. Deep psychological stuff. Maybe YouTube will have fixed their algorithm at that point. Also, I don't know if I can handle being like cyberpunked where you're like more metal and machine than you are person. I think that'd be too weird for me.
Take what you can carry.
Way too many philosophical queries you get at that point where you're like replacing yourself with metal. And then you can get to the point where it's like the ship of Thesis, where it's like, you know, am I a person, am I not? Night clubbing. See, now here's the sad part there is like I wish I would have been able to do more clubbing. Like so many years were lost in my like prime clubbing years due to like COVID and stuff. I feel like I never really got to like, it was always so fun to do the clubbing and I feel like I missed out on so many prime years of that. How much worse will Microsoft be? They'll become ever larger. It would be quite wild though if they do collapse over time. I can't see how they would, but you know, nothing's like vulnerable to problems or change.
Attention, we need attack support on the marked objective.
Is this a mortar? Can I steal this mortar?
Control objective Delta.
Can I use this or no?
We now hold
Guess
all
not.
objectives. Secure our defenses.
Like seriously, just think how much worse Halo could get in 100 years from now. I always assumed Halo would kind of naturally end at like number 9 or something like that. It's like, they're gonna keep fucking that franchise up forever, aren't they? I mean, hell, Bungie might be working on a fucking Borderlands remake. Life really is just nonsense at times.
Let's go.
Nonsense.
We have secured more objectives.
Kevin doesn't like the water. Total Recall? Which Total Recall? The remake or the original? Ooh. Ooh. The big question is though, is like, was what was happening in Total Recall real? Or was it all in his head? I'll be like Cortana. I'll be like Cornstar Cortana with, you know, large double D breasts and everything like that. That's the dream! Giant glowing porn star body woman that's, you know, as an AI. That's what we all aspire to. What more could you ever want? Fuck. I don't know if you want to be Cortana. She had like rampancy issues, and then she went on a god complex, then kind of died between games in a comic book and became a rebooted version of herself or something like that. Man, Halo is a mess. God, that's a mess. Older movie remakes? I don't know, dude. Sometimes there's really genuinely great remakes of movies. Probably some of your favorite films are actually remakes that you don't even realize for films. Movies have been around so long, they've remade some of them quite a few times over. You're not dead? What is this? It's kind of like, I was saying that earlier, it's the area from Hanano Resort, but it's definitely a different map. Yeah. Leave old classics alone. But like, why? You can make money off of redoing things. Every now and then you get someone that comes in and actually does something really interesting and new with source material. A lot of the time they're just half-assed quick cash grabs, but every now and then something cool comes up and you're like, oh. Then you get pleasantly surprised by the new version of it. Fuck's sakes. I need to revive. Save me C4K3. Never mind, I'm dead. I mean, like, technically, Nolan's Odyssey, they've redone that one many, many times. Even further still, it's an adaptation of poems. Because you said so. You have no control in this court. The hell kind of spawn was that? The Running Man. Like the new one? I like the idea of it, but man, did that movie just like completely run out of steam as soon as they drove to like the tarmac there when he went to go on the plane. Holy crap, that movie just like, yeah, I don't know, that movie had some issues. There was something there with it, but like, yeah, it just fell apart. Yeah. Completely fell apart. Ba-dum. To the next match. Let's go. The Rocky remake. I don't know if I'd like to see a behind the scenes on Rocky. I kind of like Rocky as it is. I don't know if I need to see like a biopic of like them making it. If that makes sense. I feel like that would undermine an already perfect experience. Let's do this, guys. Let's get down on it. Indigo prophecy. Bum 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 bum. Has it started? Because we're not like in the map moving around. I need to be doing things. Running. Chasing. Thinking about my life. Oh, it's good actually. Brendan's here. It motivates me to like check out movies a bit more. There was this like nice spot before I was streaming where I would watch like a movie or two every single day. I miss that. I like movies. I feel like they don't have as much weight as they used to when I was younger, but there is really something special about like going into a place and just kind of escaping for a couple hours. Like at this fancy bar. I do a stream where I go downtown and just like chill out at some bars. To be like, why are you doing this? And I'd be like, I'm just living life, man. Living life.
Enemies are attacking Bravo.
Okay, so we got the Hainan Resort remake level area. Yeah, no, the original Rocky is just phenomenal. Great film.
Hostiles have seized Delta.
Great movie. How long until they remake it someday? Well, they got the Creed still going. I don't know. Did they finish the Creeds? I do ponder. It's always the conundrum. It's like, do you reboot or do you continue? We gotta take the Zonio. I feel like I should go back into regular rotation after this or something.
Objective Delta has been neutralized.
Let's go!
Damn it. I also like when Rocky ended the Cold War. That was a great moment. Do you guys ever see the 20 for 1020 ESPN documentary on Rocky ending the Cold War? It's hilarious. Another set of mockumentaries I always love recommending. If you guys have never seen them, they're on Crave in Canada, probably like HBO in the US or something. Tour de Pharmacy and 7 Days of Hell from Andy Samberg are just phenomenal. They're like 40 minutes long, and they are so fucking funny. Yeah, they're so fucking funny. 7 Days of Hell, it's like Andy Samberg versus Kit Harington doing tennis. Yeah, just fucking hysterical. And then Tour de Pharmacy is like John Cena's in that one, and they're doing like, you know, it's like the Tour de France, but they're all drugged out and stuff. Just hilarious. And, Lance Armstrong's in it. Man, those movies, they're not movies. They're like, you know, there's like 40-minute like little TV specials basically. But God, those are funny. I play Rock. You know, that's what I'm talking about. It's like that kind of thing. I'm like, I've seen the trailer for, well, I haven't watched the trailer, but I saw like the trailer pop up and I was like, that's what I was saying is like, I don't need to watch something that goes deeper about Rocky because, you know, it's special enough of a film. I don't need more, if that makes sense. Like I don't need to see them make it. I don't need to see them remake it. It's just fine as it is. If that makes sense. Like I'm hesitant to engage with that sort of thing because I don't really feel like I need to see any more context on it. Xbox is long dead, man. We don't even bother with the death of Xbox streams anymore because it's just over. Yeah. All the awesome actors are getting older. That's the thing is like Hollywood anchored on specific actors for way too long and you haven't gotten attached to any new younger ones, and that's a big problem. Yeah. Hollywood removed the big actors in favor of IP, and it's damaged the industry to a point where I'm not even sure it's repairable. But that's the thing though, again, is it's like, you know, it's things don't last forever, and it's like, it's cool, you know, like Arnold's he's cool, Stallone's cool, but like, there should be younger, new people you get excited about, new talent that pops up, new actors, new interests. Like there should be somebody else's career that you're excited about. And we almost get too stagnant with things. Like back in the day, you know, like now actors, you think of an action star, it's like a fucking 60-year-old dude. An action star should be somebody in their 20s or 30s. Yeah, it's really messed up film, honestly. Stallone. He has his moments, yeah. Yeah. Less of the experience of rewatching the original. Yeah, it's like I know the story about them putting together Rocky and everything like that, and I don't need to see more of it. I love the original Rocky movie as it is. I don't need any more. Like, I could rewatch the first Rocky film any day of the week and I'd be like, remarkable, incredible, you know? And it's just like adding more to it. I'm just sort of, I don't know if that would do anything for me. I mean, it could be really good, but yeah, I just kind of worry about, like, yeah, biopics are all the rage. Yeah, no, they are. Yeah, I mean, fuck, Michael Jackson there made like $1 billion. I don't have anyone in my life talking about that movie, but or that biopic, but $1 billion, you know, it's like there's money there. Yeah. Yeah. Like I know the story, you know, the struggle of Stallone getting this movie done and all the work involved and, you know, holding on to it and stuff like that. It's cool, but, like, you know, the finished product speaks for itself. I don't need to see somebody playing him doing that process. As to say, I think it just cheapens it. You like Jason Statham. He is the ultimate dad guy actor. Like, my father and my mother are actually really big Statham fans. And he does, like, the same movie, him protecting some kind of younger person, fighting against some sort of establishment, while him being a working dude in some kind of profession. But it works, and people love it, and they show up for him every single time, and he does the same sort of thing, but it's slightly different. And that's totally okay. Like, he knows what he is, he knows what he does. That's fine. Was it the beekeeper there was a lot of fun too, and it's like, you know, again, honestly, like, there's room in film for people to just do a certain bit piece or whatever, and it's like, you know, they're enjoyable movies. It's like, oh, what's Statham doing this time? You know, it's the same sort of thing, but it's fun and it works, and it's okay. You know, I, like many others, there's, yeah, I have a selection of terrible films that I love, and that's all right as well, right? But Statham's fun. Like, you know exactly what you're getting into every time you go to a Statham film. I can't say I've ever tired of the dude, which is quite impressive. Newer movies, there's still really good films coming out. Like, I don't know if you went and saw the Odyssey there, Thomas, but I think you and the missus would really enjoy that film. Like, it was quite incredible. But, like, I really do appreciate film. I appreciate it from really old movies to new movies to the stuff I grew up with. I love the medium. I know it's not as popular these days, but there is something really, again, special of, like, sitting back, you know, having the lights go down and playing a movie and just kind of getting lost in whatever the set stage is. Because, like, it's different from a game. Like, a game you interact with, you do stuff, you know, you're kind of, even if it's a preset narrative, you're still driving what's happening. But, like, a movie, you're kind of locked into whatever is happening and you're just sort of experiencing it. I think there's something special in that. Yeah. The Rundown? That was I haven't seen that one in a long time. The Rock cannot act. No, The Rock is the same character in every single movie. I don't think I've seen a single thing of The Rock where I'm actually like, he can't act. Like John Cena there, I thought he couldn't act, and I saw Peacemaker Season 1, you know, he was playing on the piano and stuff, and I was like, The Rock cannot act. But I was like, John Cena can act. You know, you see Blade Runner 2049 there with Batista, and you're like, Batista can act. But like The Rock, I have yet to see a single thing from that guy where I'm actually like, oh, The Rock can act. Yeah, no, I've never seen that out of anything he's done. I do not think that guy is a good actor at all. Yeah. Not on actual film. I don't think they shoot very much on film these days, man. They really don't shoot much on film these days. I'm not that intense where I'm like, oh, it must be on film. A good movie's a good movie regardless of how it was shot. Although that can impact how it looks, but yeah. I'm not that kind of intensity. The only thing I'm intense about is you guys liking the stream, subscribing, it's great, donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member gifted, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below. A scary movie disturbed me. I don't really have issues with scary movies. The Conjuring films, they always get me. I don't know what it is, but those Conjuring movies, they hit me right. The Haunting of Hill House, well, it wasn't a movie, and it was a show. That one really kind of fucked me up at whatever hour. I was covering The Haunting of Hill House because I used to cover Netflix stuff. I was like reviewing it ahead of release. It was like, man, that movie really fucked me up at whatever hour. I was watching it like 4 a.m. in the morning, that show, and I was like, holy crap, man. It was like the head twist lady and stuff. I was like, ooh, yeah, that one. But yeah, The Conjuring and Haunting of Hill House, but other than that, not too many horror films actually cause me problems. Yeah. Matt Damon's best performance. What about when he was in, God damn it, what's that movie called? You know, him and, what's his name, and, you know, he's special with the numbers, and, God, I can't even think of it right now, sorry. It's like literally their best movie together, and I can't think of what it's called. Yeah. No replacements for these action heroes. But again, that's the problem, is Hollywood has shifted to IP, because it's cheaper for Hollywood, is more important than actors. But that creates a problem where you don't go to watch a movie because of an actor, because they haven't built up any new generations of actors. They've just been milking the existing actors. So instead of creating the next action star, they've just been milking the last action star. That's why there's no replacements for these guys. Because they don't build anyone else up as being like, he's the next Schwarzenegger, or she's the next, whatever, Sigourney Weaver. Like, they haven't done that. You know, you've got a couple talents where it's like, oh, they're building up to be that, but like Hollywood itself hasn't worked on actually producing the next generation of like action stars or anything, because it's cheaper for them to make IP more valuable than people. I think that's damaged Hollywood quite a bit, because you used to go and you'd be like, oh, it's a Schwarzenegger film, I'll go watch it. But you don't do that anymore because they haven't built up, you know, actors to actually be at that level, because it's cheaper for them not to have actors be of any value. But that in turn has damaged Hollywood quite a bit. Yeah. The Bourne movies are fun. The last one was a little bit weaker. The last couple was a little bit weaker, but yeah. Yeah. DMR. Nah, I'm happy with whatever the hell this gun is. So there you go. Momoa. I don't think I've seen Momoa in anything where he's like, oh, he can act. I don't know if I'm just a snob on some things, but like it's kind of funny because like obviously I cover games, but like I have watched thousands of movies. When I grew up, a lot of like what I would do is like my father just, you know, he watches old people TV. So I literally grew up just watching him watch movies. And I've watched thousands of fucking movies over the years. It's kind of funny because it's like I really do have like a very large collection of like filmography that I've experienced over my days, but it doesn't really do much for me because it's not really like a primary industry these days either. Yeah. The Island? Is that the one with like Scarlet and, you know, AI? I don't think AI will take over Hollywood. I think AI will allow them to make stuff cheaper. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like in the what was it? The shooting for Doomsday there, a lot of the shots look like shit because they're using the volume. I don't know if you noticed, but like every scene in the Doomsday trailer is rounded because they're shooting in the fucking volume. It makes everything look really gray and like awful. But if you guys go and rewatch Doomsday and you look at the environments, almost every single one of them is shot in a circular format because they're using that volume, and it removes all the depth of the scene, and it really looks awful. But I don't think AI will take over. I think AI will make stuff like cheaper for Hollywood, but I don't think it'll take over actual performances. We're not there yet for technology. Like, I think at the end of the day, when you look at AI stuff, it still looks really uncanny. And I don't think you get the same connection you get out of seeing an actual human portray something with emotion and with depth. I don't think AI is there yet. Maybe it'll be there in like 10 or 20 years, but like, you know, I think there's a big difference between something like Florence Pugh coming out and actually giving like a performance where you can like look into her eyes on the screen, look into her face on the screen, see emotion, see emoting, versus an AI thing that just, again, looks uncanny. Kind of like Tarkin in Rogue One, where you're sort of like, it looks like Tarkin, but it's not quite right. So I don't think we're there yet. We might be there down the road, but we're not there. Right now AI is more for like filling in scenery, cutting costs on development for backdrops, but it doesn't replace actual performances. I do believe intrinsically at the end of the day there is a difference between seeing something that is engineered and something where it's an actual person giving a performance. Humans can visually tell the difference between actual people, mostly. Yeah. Like a fisheye. No, kind of like a fisheye, but seriously, like go back and watch Doomsday, but notice how all the actors, their placement and the environments is circular. Yeah, kind of like a fisheye. Like almost every single sequence in that trailer is shot on the volume, and you can really tell when you're actually looking at it. You can be like, oh wow, like all of it is sort of rounded. Like it's not, there's no depth, it's all rounded. Yeah, Shutter Island. I like Shutter Island. I don't know if I'd ever watch it again, because I feel like that movie is kind of a one and done thing. Like once you know the twist, it's sort of like, what more is there to see out of that movie? But I did really enjoy it the first time through. Yeah. Social climate. Yeah, actors have devalued themselves because they're too accessible and you like know too much about their lives. But I really do personally blame Hollywood in the fact that they have devalued actors in the push and the pursuit of IP being more valuable. Because it's like you're not seeing, you know, like you like Captain America, but you don't necessarily like, what's his name? So like anybody could play that Captain America. Like obviously not Anthony Mackie coming in and being like a knockoff Captain America, but like, yeah, they've kind of pushed IP as being more important than people, and that is really, I think, is going to fuck Hollywood in the long term. Is that in the wall? How do I destroy that? Isn't that like a respawn beacon? I can't get that because it's like in the wall. Did the grenade get it? I think so. Spielberg's best directed film? Jaws? Probably Jaws. Probably Jaws. Dune films. That's because it's Denis Villeneuve, whatever his name is. He's really good. Django and Cash. But what's the one where you wanted me to watch where it's like, what's his name, and it's like don't shoot or something, and it's like it's him with like a grandma or something like that. I've not been able to find that to watch anywhere. Yeah, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Yeah, that one. Yeah. That one. There's other one where it's like someone many years ago that used to donate on the channel. Was it Solar Opposites or something? I have still not been able to find a place to watch that movie. It's been like 6 years and I still can't find that Solar Opposites film to watch. Somebody would occasionally donate like once or twice every few years. They'd pop in and be like, Solar Opposites, and I'd be like, where do you watch this? Yeah. Well, it's like, okay, like Spielberg, he's done a lot of movies, right? Like, obviously. I think he's kind of lost his touch in his later age, like, honestly, but, there's very, like, obviously there's like Schindler's List, there's, you know, there's all these movies he's done dramas, he's done action, he's done sci-fi, he's done all these different films. But like Jaws, you know, started the summer blockbuster. But Jaws is kind of like this perfect movie of, if you've read about the behind the scenes on Jaws, it was a fucking mess. You know, filming this, dealing with the animatronic, blah blah blah. But yet it came together as just this like perfect film. You know, the idea of like the summer and you wanting to enjoy the sun and the beach and the family and everything like that. There's tension, there's excitement, there's history, there's drama, there's emotion, but there's also like levity in that film, and it's just kind of like this perfect movie. I do, yeah, I think pretty easily I think it is his best. And you know, you go to E.T. and you go to all these other films that he's done, but there's something about Jaws where you can watch it even today and you still get the feel of chills and the excitement of the shark and the adventure of it. And sort of, it mirrors today as well, where you'd be like, you know, it'd be the same thing today where it's like, oh, we're not going to shut down the beach during the summer. That's just not the capitalist way. And you know, it's, I think you could do that exact same movie and remake it frame for frame, but set in a modern era, and the story could be the exact same, and it would still hold up incredibly well. It's just, it really is. It's kind of a perfect movie. Saving Private Ryan. Yeah, no, it's great too, but like, yeah, there's something about Jaws. Because Jaws is also, it's not just like dramatic, it's not just exciting. It's a great popcorn flip. Like, you know, like it's something that you could just watch as like a fun action movie too, and it'd kind of be like, oh damn. And like I said, it started the summer blockbuster, which is still a thing 50 years later. You know, it's, yeah. I'll go to bat for Jaws. Yeah. Willow. Wow, that's an interesting pick. Yeah. Now they're doing a new Austin Powers. They actually are working on it right now. I don't know if you saw them. They did a it's an American cell phone carrier, but they did, like, I think it's Verizon. They did a little like advertisement for Verizon, and it's like none of those guys or gals have skipped a beat. They actually are working on the new Austin Powers movie. I will be seated. Yeah. And the sequels for Jaws. We don't talk about the honestly, I can't remember anything that happens in the Jaw sequels at all, but the first movie is perfection. Yeah. Absolute perfection. Yeah. Jaws versus One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yeah, that's quite a combo, right? Really is. I think the crazier thing too is like, I was talking to my mother the other day too, and I'm like, you know what turns 10? She's like, what? I'm like, La La Land. She's like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, I know, right? She's like, I remember you being excited about that. I was like, yeah. 10 years old. Oh my god, dude. Mike Myers. Well, he doesn't really need to do much. He's, you know, he's incredibly wealthy. Obviously, he had his, like, fall from grace as far as, you know, some dubs and stuff like that, but he's done, like, a couple Netflix shows. He's incredibly rich. You know, he shows up, supports Canada, does his thing, and he's a cool dude. You know. But yeah, it looks like they are doing, you know, Austin Powers 4, so. That's what I was talking about. He did the Verizon commercial where he's Dr. Evil in that, and he looks actually in better shape and stuff than he did back for number 3, or he looks more in the groove, so yeah. The Willow series. Well, yeah, it didn't do very well, so Disney, it was actually cheaper for Disney to remove it from Disney Plus and actually make it available. How was 2016? No, I distinctly remember 2016. I like trying to watch La La Land, and they did a small build-up where it was only available at like one theater. I remember driving like negative 20, 30 to go to like Chinook Mall there to try to get a seat to go watch the movie. It was too busy the parking lot during the holidays. My friend too tried to go watch it, and like both of us kind of being like, God damn it, I can't watch this film. And 10 years, wow. I still think it was robbed of Best Picture. Like, yeah, that movie is just, oh my god, that movie is perfection. But the fact that it's been 10 fucking years is terrifying to me. I remember it like yesterday, literally being there trying to go watch it and just being like, whoa, it's a great film. Yeah. Mini-Me, he passed away so long ago. What was his name? Mini-Me's actor, I can't remember. Something, it's on the tip of my tongue, but yeah, I don't want to butcher it, but that was so long ago. You can do it now, I think. I think you can do it now. But yeah, the Verizon commercial, I do recommend going and watching it. It's like they have the whole cast basically there, and they haven't skipped a beat. They actually look better as, even despite them having aged like 10, 15 years or something. And yeah, I like The Force Awakens. I did when it came out. I don't think it's aged as well. I was so hungry for Star Wars after like 10 years. I was so hungry for Star Wars that it was kind of like, yeah, but I don't think that movie's aged as well because it literally just repeats Episode 4. But I remember being blown away. I was like, oh my god, new Star Wars, thank you. And now I don't even care about Star Wars, and that's sad. Troy Verner, yeah, no, that's exactly it. Yeah. Yeah. Wayne's World. Wayne's World was cool. Did I like the Hitchcock films? Like the director Hitchcock? Oh yeah, his movies are great. During COVID, I did like a binge of his like whole filmography. Oh yeah, no dude, that guy's fucking movies are great. If you watch the Hitchcock movies in a row, they get more and more savage. What's the one where it's like one of his later ones? It's like a certain point where is it the killer or something like that ends up in a sack of potatoes with like a dead body. And it's just like the viciousness of that movie across those films. Like it just gets more and more intense. Yeah, no, the Hitchcock films are remarkable. If you can watch them in a row, it's really, really cool seeing him kind of evolve as getting more and more aggressive with what he was allowed to do. Yeah. I really like the one where it's not talked about much, but the one where he's on the train. Where they're on the train a lot and she's like doing tennis and stuff. That movie is really neat, yeah. A lot of people talk about Psycho, but his other films, like Rope, I find absolutely fascinating from like a philosophical, like the concept of killing someone and, the weakness of them, and yeah. Hitchcock films are really good. But I really love, is it Rearview Mirror? The one where it's, they're, the guy's, his leg's broken and he's watching from across the street. That movie is phenomenal. Especially the Worry 2 where you see the lady going and being like, okay, I'll check this out. And it's like, oh my god, the guy's there. And yeah. Really good movies. Really, really good. The birds. The birds. Yeah, Vertigo's great. I always recommend, and I think it's on sale on Xbox for like $2. There's a game called Vertigo. And, it doesn't, like, it's funny because it's Hitchcock's Vertigo, but it has nothing to do with the movie. But I really like the game. It's super cool. I think it's like $2 on sale on Xbox right now. And it's really, really genuinely neat. It has nothing to really do with the movie, but it's really cool. Rear Window, yeah, that one. I fucking love that movie. Fucking love that movie. Star Wars trilogy. I think Star Wars is kind of damaged beyond repair, but I'm sure they'll try for something new with Star Wars down the road. I think Starfighter is going to bomb next year, and I think they'll try to maybe reboot or something, or I don't know. I think Star Wars is a damaged property, but we'll see what they do with it. And we'll see you guys. Like the stream, subscribe, and it's great donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member, the gifted, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. Also the Amazon store affiliate link. All that and more in the video description below, yo. Yeah. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I think we're gonna win. I think, do they have it on? I assume they have it on PlayStation. I just want to, like, again, pitch this game because I think it's really, really neat. Where to go? Alright, right here. Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo. Again, it has nothing to do with Alfred Hitchcock except for a wink and a nod. It's on sale on Xbox for $2. And, like, I really like this movie. Or, really like the movie. Really like this game. I think it's, like, several hours long. And it's really, like, again, it doesn't really have to do with the movie. Like, it's kind of its own thing, but it takes ideas from the film. And it's a really enjoyable game with some good twists. And it's like, it's $2 on Xbox. Catches him spying on Rear Window. Yeah, again, Rear Window is so good. So good. Yeah. Little Power Rangers film. Which one is that? You hated Lord of the Rings? Get the fuck out of here, Thomas. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Yeah, that one's okay. Yeah, so I'll be back in a sec.
All squads, move out for attack. Take control of the objectives and hold ground. Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack. All call signs. Aircraft now ready for deployment.
It's not a movie about walking up a hill. Lord of the Rings is a journey of brotherhood. You should wait till we do a stream where Kevin hops in and he'll give you crap for complaining about Lord of the Rings. There's no boats, is there? Ace in the Hole. Again, it's better than Memento Man. So Ace in the Hole was a lost film for like 30, 40 years. And we discovered it about 10 years ago. Somebody found it in an attic or something like that. So Ace in the Hole, I don't know if it's as relevant today, but it was more relevant 5 years ago than it was now. So Ace in the Hole is about the sensationalism of newspapers. It was basically the first time that a guy came up with the idea that you can sensationalize an event and create US nationwide coverage over something because you make a story. Like, the story itself is small, but you can make a story and sensationalize it and get people excited. And it's got one of, like, the strongest kind of quotes, I think, where it's like, this carnival is over or something like that. It's, yeah, Ace in the Hole is phenomenal as a movie. Yeah, it's really amazing. Absolutely amazing film. Yeah. It's more than one film, Thomas. It's 3 incredible adventures. 3 incredible adventures. I rewatched the battle sequence onwards at Return of the King when I was killing time, like a month ago. Man, that movie's still amazing. I'll carry you, Frodo. And it's, oh god, yeah, you know, it's incredible. It's like, no man can kill me, and then she's like, I'm no man, and this, and the guy goes, oh, fucking great film. I actually think the CGI holds up better than I remember it holding up, which is kind of funny. Yeah, my precious. Yeah, the original Dirty Rotten Scoundrels is actually really good. I think the you know, with Kane and not Short's his buddy. Oh my god, what's his name? Short is his buddy, who's the Canadian. And then... Huh. Why can't I think of his name? It's probably the drinking. Somebody can help me out here. Because it's Martin Short and... You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I think you should, like, rewatch Lord of the Rings movies because they're incredible. Spies Like Us. That's a fun movie. Chevy Chase is great. See, it's kind of funny because, like, he's obviously an ass and people don't like him, but man, is he just, like, so good in all his movies. I really do. I genuinely love Chevy Chase films. I really do, yeah. The Hobbit fucking sucked. I had pals drag me through all 3 of those movies, and they, like, fell asleep while watching them, and I was sat there just in agony watching those movies. I do not like the Hobbit films. I've mentioned that many times. I do not like those Hobbit movies. Steve Martin, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. The Three Amigos, that one's funny. I watched that for the first time a few years ago. That's a really funny movie. See, I can be this many years in, watching thousands of movies, and there's still occasionally big new movies that I haven't watched before that I watch. And that's really fun. Like I said though, like I used to, before doing the streaming, I used to sit there and I watched like a movie or 2 a night, and I watched so many films over the years. I do miss that, yeah. Lord of the Rings are too long. Have you tried watching the Lord of the Rings extended cuts, which are quite longer? I don't know. One of my favorite days ever was when I was younger, when all the Lord of the Rings movies were out. I had Mitchell over, and we sat there and we watched all 3 movies in a row. And it was such a fun day. I don't even know if he remembers that, but it was such a fun day. We just literally sat there all day watching Lord of the Rings. It was great. Yeah. Bari. Oh, Bari hasn't been around in a number of years now, yeah. The CGI. I don't really have issues. The biggest issue I have with the Hobbit films is that fucking love triangle. Like, you mean this gorgeous elf woman is picking this dwarf over fucking Legolas? The guy who literally can teleport through thin air shooting arrows? She's like considering a dwarf over him? Despite the thousands of years, or hundreds of years that those two have interacted? It's like... What? It's just illogical. Lord of the Rings or Star Wars? I don't know, man. Star Wars in modern era has been pretty tainted, but... I think Lord of the Rings is a tighter trilogy. Well, Lord of the Rings has been tainted by The Hobbit as well, probably Gollum. I don't know, man. I love my Star Wars, but it just... they've really hurt that franchise over the years. Disney's really damaged that. They've really, really genuinely damaged that series. Yeah, they really have. Kubrick's really good. Yeah, Kubrick. I wish I actually, honestly, have watched more Kubrick films, because there's a few of his I'm still missing out on having watched. But yeah, I don't know. Hitchcock, though, man, I just sit there for a while talking about his movies. North by Northwest, and like, oh, Tarantino. I love Tarantino films. They're really good. Yeah. He literally does. He's one of those directors where it's like, no matter what he does, I'll watch, you know, whatever he does in the theater, because he makes good movies. Yeah. I don't know if he's quite at the level of, like, Kubrick and stuff like that, but, yeah. Your thoughts? Did I ever get dressed going into a movie? No, I'm not that intense. No, one of my favorite movie experiences, though, was when I was dragged to watch The Hobbit. There was a group of people dressed up like hobbits and stuff, and they were playing like fucking flutes before The Hobbit played, and I was like, that's cool. But no, I've never been that into like a movie as far as like dressing up for it. I wish I was. I wish I was. You know. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I actually really like that film. It's fun. It's got a good twist, a good setup, good delivery. I really like Hateful Eight, you know, the shot on film and stuff, and it's just like, it's a vibe, that movie. It is a vibe. I remember sitting there at the theater and being like, ooh, it's like filmy and grainy, and yeah. Star Wars, the original trilogy in a day. That'd be cool. Kill Bill's great, yeah. I caught those two together over COVID. That was fun. COVID was great for catching up on movies. Yeah. Called Wanda. Oh, that's a neat film, that one too, yeah. Did I see The Odyssey? I did. Did you not watch my review of it on the channel or my stream chat about it? Yeah. A Comic-Con. I'm in love with the Yatamas. Comic-Con's not that crazy. Well, I guess I've never really been to a Comic-Con. I've done, like, obviously there's the Calgary Expo, which is, like, third biggest comic expo in North America or whatever, I guess, or something like that. But, like, I haven't done necessarily a Comic-Con. I don't know, it's just kind of a place where, like, a lot of people are selling things and stuff, and, I don't think you're missing out on a whole much. If you watch one of the Calgary Expos, that's kind of the equivalent of a Comic-Con. Yeah, basically, yeah. I don't think you're missing out on a whole lot, to be honest. Yeah. The Shire in New Zealand. That was something I always wanted to do, is actually visit New Zealand, because it's so beautiful. My biggest, like, dream as far as travel, though, was to do, like, a European trip. Like, I had it actually, like, kind of set up before COVID happened. I was gonna go and do, like, 3 weeks in Europe, and I was gonna do, like, the whole... Like, you kind of go to Britain, and then you come in, and then you kind of do the whole circle of countries, and it's like, I'll never end up doing it now, but... Would have been pretty cool. I always wanted to see, like, Rome and stuff like that, and... Yeah. Like, I wish Egypt wasn't so sketchy. I'd love to see the pyramids and stuff, but... Honestly, like, the older I get, and the more I'm kind of like, you know, I've got a nice home, I live a good life, good enough life. Why travel, honestly? Like, what am I going to get out of something when I don't get out of, like, you know, Flight Sim or something? It's like, eh. Eh. The Isle of Destiny. Get the fuck out of here, I hate that film. No, I really do hate Dial of Destiny. I really dislike that movie. I've gotten into some disagreements with my pal Mitchell there over Dial of Destiny. I do not like that film. I really, really dislike that movie. Once I get a gal, well, it's even more expensive to do Europe, and I don't think my job could really, you know, handle like a month off or something like that. I don't think it fits into my current life. Yeah. The time to do it was when COVID happened and COVID killed it. Yeah. That's okay. I'm not, you know, it is what it is. I'm not too disappointed by it. Dial Destiny. I think Kingdom, I think the Crystal Skull actually holds up better after watching the Dial Destiny. I really fucking hate that movie. It's weird because, like, movies, I didn't usually, like, okay, so, like, again, I've watched so many movies over the years. I never used to feel, like, anger towards movies until episode 9 of Star Wars. And I started feeling anger. So episode 9, I hate that fucking movie. And then I felt it again with No Time to Die, 007. I was like, you don't kill Bond. Like, I really, really fucking hate that film. And I also felt it with No Time to Die, where I, like, or not No Time to Die, Dial of Destiny. I really fucking hate that movie. Like, I legitimately have issues with that. Like, I really hate that film. But it's weird, like, I think it's, like, Star Wars kind of started that with episode 9, where I started, like, some movies I genuinely hate. And those are the 3 movies that I genuinely fucking hate. Like, I've watched some movies where I'd be like, 0 out of 10. And it's like, you know, I don't, like, feel hate towards them. I'm like, ah, it's a bad movie, you know, whatever. But, like, yeah, episode 9, No Time to Die, and Dial of Destiny, I genuinely fucking hate those movies. Like, literal anger towards those movies. Like, seriously, like, I legitimately, like, boy, those movies piss me the fuck off. For different reasons. Like, episode 9, I actually had to take a break. I actually left the theater. The part where they killed Chewbacca, I literally got up, and I was like, I'm going to the bathroom. And I just fucking left. I was like, I can't do this. I came back, and it was like I was watching it with, I think my sister or something. She's like, Lando showed up, and I was like, I don't fucking care. I was like, this sucks. Yeah, no, that movie started by trend where it's like, there's a couple of movies where I'm like, I fucking hate this. Yeah. Cold in September? Yeah, sure, whatever. Some places you have to see to believe. Well, you never know what happens. I like to think that, like, had COVID not happened, I probably wouldn't have got. I probably would have gotten a lot more opportunities to travel with the type of content I do. I'm sure maybe someday I'll get dragged out to Europe for something, and I'll make it like a big event where I go and do other stuff. But I don't know. It's more like, honestly, I'm satisfied with what I have, and if I don't go and see Europe, I'm not disappointed by it because I like what I have. I'm satisfied. Yeah. Inglourious Bastard. I like that movie. It's fun. Japan's Comic-Con? Yeah, I had a guy that went to Tokyo Game Show, and he loved it with the booth babes and stuff. There was, COVID also ruined this. There was a perfect time where if COVID hadn't happened, I would have went to Japan. Because you could have watched, and again, none of this happened timeline-wise because COVID delayed everything. The Olympics were happening, the opening of Nintendo Land was happening, and what else was there? Yeah, there was the Tokyo Game Show. So if I had spent like a month or a few weeks in Japan, I could have saw the Olympics, Tokyo Game Show, Nintendo Land opening. I could have went to the Mario Kart that they were doing on the streets that they've closed down. I could have saw the Guinea Pig Sanctuary. I could have had like 3 perfect weeks in Japan where I went and saw all this stuff. It sucks to suck. you speaking therapy over me, you get angry. Oh, it's bad. It's the anger I held towards those 3 movies. That's something I have to bear with through my life. But man, do I hate those fucking films. As soon as there's like No Time to Die, I'm like, you don't kill James Bond. I remember sitting on the, like, you know, I went with my family, and I remember on, like, you know, we were kind of riding back together to whatever place, and I was just like, I fucking hate that movie. They're like, oh, you know, it was just a Bond movie. I was like, no, it fucking wasn't. It's like, you don't kill fucking James Bond. Dude's been living in cinema for like 50, 60 fucking years. You don't kill James Bond. I was like, what the fuck? God, I hate that movie. Same with Star Wars Episode 9. Yeah, I hate that film. I fucking hate it. Yeah. This map, I don't know, it just seems like a regular Battlefield map, honestly. But you know what doesn't feel regular? Your ability to like the stream, subscribe, and great donations. Cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member, the gifted, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's always the Amazon store affiliate link too. But it's like, it's so weird because it took, you know, like episode 9 came out like what, 2019, which is 6 years ago. Like I lived decades of my life being like, oh, this movie's funny, oh, this movie's exciting, this movie's enjoyable, oh, this movie's kind of bad. But like I never hated a film until episode 9. And then there's been a few movies since where I'm just like, fuck everything that this movie stands for and what this movie is. And there's those 3 films. Like again, I've watched like thousands of movies, but there's only those 3 movies where I feel that level of like, fuck this movie. I didn't see Obsession or Backrooms, yeah. You know, in a better time, I would have started doing movie reviews, video-wise, earlier. Because we used to do screenings every week here, right? I used to see at least a movie or 2 every single week, and the screenings have basically died here, but... yeah, should have been doing that back in the day. Episode 9. Fucking J.J. Abrams, I won't watch anything that guy fucking puts out now. The guy is such a fucking hack for what he did with Episode 9. Disney should be ashamed for that movie. So should Abrams, honestly. Yeah, no, I won't watch anything that guy puts out anymore. Fucking hate that film. More action than Episode 8? I actually think Episode 8 is a perfect movie. It completely changed... like... It's kind of funny because so many people hate Episode 8, but I actually think that's a perfect film. Because it took a character... and thematically, it completely changed every expectation you had. And every twist and turn was completely different from anything you would have expected. And it's like, cinematically, it's gorgeous. You know, the scene where they're in the Salt Planet. And it's just visually stunning. And then, like, I get chills when Luke comes out and it's like, all hope is lost. Everything is dead. The dream is gone. And then, like, Luke Skywalker... and you don't think it's, like, it's him, but you don't think it's him. And it's just a force projection you learn later. But, like, he comes out, and everyone's like, who the fuck is this guy? And it's Luke doing the most Jedi thing ever. Like, literally ending a war through a peaceful method of no violence at all. And he just walks out, and everyone's like, holy shit, who's this guy? And he just, like, man, it's beautiful. Obviously, the casino scene, you know, it's completely random. But I liked the casino scene, too, because it's like... it kind of shows... like, so many people get mad at the casino bit. But what's interesting about that portion of the film is it shows that sometimes... in a movie, or sometimes in a story, there can be something that goes on that you think is important, but it doesn't matter at all. Like, it's the best intentions of, I don't know, Finn and Rose, or whatever the fuck. They're sitting there. And they're like, you think that them going to the casino matters to the story. But it doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. You know, their actions and stuff like that are just actions and things that happen in the script. They don't have an influence over the greater story. And you learn, like, you know, Empire, Rebels, they all pay the guy the same amount of money to just, you know, break keys or whatever. And I think it's actually really well done. A lot of people hate it. But it's really genuinely interesting to see that guy sit there and be like, oh, it doesn't matter, Rebels, Empire, they're all the same, whoever pays me money. But they go on this huge subplot that you think is this huge important thing that's going to impact the story. But that's sometimes how life works too, right? Like, you could be, oh, we're at war, and they send 1 or 2 guys out to go and, like, do this subplot thing. And sometimes it just doesn't pan out and it doesn't mean anything. And that's okay. And that's okay. Yeah. So there you go. Strange Darling. I've never heard of that. Forces Luke to... No, I like the idea that Luke was just, like, jaded and broken due to decisions. I actually thought that was a really interesting character development for him. Yeah, and how he overcame that. And I thought it was neat. Anyways, yeah. I go up to bat for that one. I thought it was great. Yeah, me in Japan. I think I'd just be like, hello! Mm-hmm. Anyways, yeah, no, like, it's kind of funny, too, because I feel like Japan is sort of that, like, generic guy kind of thing, where it's like, I'm going to Japan! And I see, like, some of the dudes I know that went to Japan, they take all these pictures, and it looks kind of cringy and stuff. I was like, I never had that same obsession with it, but it was more the idea, like, it was a certain point in history where if things had gone the right way, it would have been really valuable for me to be like there doing, again, Nintendo Land opening and the Olympics and all this other stuff, and it would have been really sweet. But it just didn't work out that way. No. Do I like this Battlefield? Well, you know, Bateman, it's kind of generic and codified, but, you know. I actually think it's kind of the bastardization of the Battlefield franchise, but, you know. George Lucas, I wish I could interview that guy. I actually think George Lucas is a pretty interesting creator. I really do, because the guy just envisioned this whole universe of things, and he stepped away and made billions of dollars, and now he just chills out making museums, and they're trying to get his museum off the ground. I think he did, actually. I think his museum finally came out, or, like, was fully unveiled to the public, but, like... Yeah, no, Lucas would be a very interesting individual to talk to. Yeah. Yeah. But that's the thing, though, is, like, it's been decades, right? And Luke was jaded. That's what I thought was so interesting about that movie. Was, like, you were expecting Luke to be this heroic figure. But, like, this was a Luke that was war-torn. It's like, despite his best efforts, you know, things didn't work out the way he thought it would. And that's how life sometimes works. Like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna be the greatest at whatever I'm doing, but, like, sometimes you just end up as, like, a guy that just works a job somewhere. You know, you're not always the hero of every story, and Luke Skywalker, the greatest hero, whatever, you know, his plans failed, his goals failed. He made mistakes, and he lived and wallowed in those, until a young woman came up to him and was like, you're supposed to be this legendary hero, what are you doing? And it took that reflection for him to kind of be like, yeah, I fucked up, but, like, I can make a difference now for everyone, and that was the big thing, and inspire people. Again, with the kid, with the broom and everything at the end, the whole point of it was Luke Skywalker's, you know, emotional sacrifice of him being like, you know, it's not this epic Jedi fight, which he still did. It's him doing the sort of most Jedi way ever, being like a passive individual, ending a conflict. I thought that was really interesting and inspiring the universe overall to, like, fight back, and then Abrams came in and just fucked everything up, but, you know, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, that's how it went. God, I hate episode 9. I really, really genuinely hate that movie. Yeah, as soon as I saw that part with Chewbacca there getting blown up, I was like, fuck this. I like, again, like, I literally went up and I just went to the bathroom because I was just like, I can't watch this. I needed an actual break from that movie. And I came back and it's like, oh, Chewbacca's fine. I'm like, yeah, of course he is. God, I hated that film. Episode 9 is just the story, the usage of the characters, the plot, the setup of it. It's a dumb movie. It's like, oh, well, we've secretly been creating a fleet of 1,000 superstar destroyers. It's like, fuck off, Abrams. You hack. You fucking hack. It's like honestly. Oh, they got 1,000. And then the Palpatine just appearing. It's like, you gotta play fucking Fortnite to know how Palpatine came back. The opening thing is like, somehow Palpatine returned. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, alright. It's like, oh, they fly. God, I hate that movie. God, I hate that fucking movie. Episode 9, how would I have done it? I'd lead more into the inspiration of Luke actually inspiring the universe and inspiring people to rise up and battle against the Empire. I think Trevorrow's, because he was supposed to do it until his one movie bombed. I think his script was a lot stronger than what Abrams came up with. If you look up Trevorrow's script for it, because they would have went back to Coruscant, there would have been a greater universe battle. Yeah, would have been a better film. Yeah, Cal Kestis, the future Star Wars movies. I don't know. He's a neat character, but I don't know if he needs to be in the films. Ever seen a Star Wars movie? Well, you start with episode 1, then you watch episode 2, then you watch episode 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you get brave, you watch 7, 8, and 9, and then if you really want more, you watch the spin-offs. It's pretty easy. They're numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. All for naught. Well, I think the biggest issue with Star Wars is they forgot it's a family series. I think Gears of War has a similar problem. Like, at the end of the day, Star Wars is a soap opera about the Skywalker family. That's what it is. And Rey should have always been a Skywalker. It should have been Luke being, with Mary Jade and feeling fucked, like he fucked up, and him sending her away. That's always what it should have been. I think that was the single biggest fuck up. And all these, franchises that take over for old franchises, I think it's the exact same issue that they all fall upon, is they mistake what the core of the series is. Star Wars is a franchise about the Skywalker family. It's about a father falling, it's about a son rising. That was the biggest mistake they made. Is at the end of the day, it's about the Skywalker family. Same with Gears, it's about the Phoenix family, and then you come up with like a woman, and you throw her in, and she takes over everything, and it doesn't make sense if it's not centralized to the family. So at the end of the day, that's what the series is. That's what all Star Wars is. It's like, yes, there's all these other characters, there's thousands of years, hundreds of years, but at the end of the day, it's a family film about this family. And the struggles they go through and how things change over time, like surrounding this family. And that is the biggest fuck up. Just trying to create like this new dimension where it's like, oh, she's a Palpatine. It's like, fucking stupid. She should have been a Skywalker the whole time, then it's like, oh, I'm a Skywalker now. It's like, that's not how it works. And yeah, I think that's the biggest issue, is it's like, a lot of these franchises forget that it's a family series about a specific family. Yeah, will I stream Dune? Probably. Yeah. Rogue One. It's kind of an average movie that has a good ending. I think a lot of people kind of over-exaggerate how good Rogue One is. It's if you watch the first 66% of that movie and then you just stop, it's kind of not very good, but like the ending is okay. I think a lot of people get blinded by the end of that movie, the third act of it, which they reshot. Like the first 66% of that movie is pretty boring. I think I gave that one like a 7 or something out of 10. Yeah. Cal Kestis. I really liked when he got with his one witch lady there, the Boy Scout guy with the lady. It's kind of cute. Yeah. It's kind of fun with him and what's her name, the witch lady, get together. But yeah, I think that's a big mess up of Star Wars, is not realizing that it is a series centered around a family. In a better timeline, they would have done the whole Jedi Academy thing with Luke, and it probably would have worked out better. Him and Mara Jade, and yeah, I don't know how you fix Star Wars at this point. I think it's just permanently damaged, and yeah, I don't know how you fix that. The best you could do is like an Old Republic series, but yeah, it's just a mess. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah, again, Rogue One is like so many people get blinded by like the ending of that, but I hold strong. 66% of that movie is not great. I think my favorite bit is all the people that are like, Andor's amazing, but like, no one watched it. It's like such a niche thing. Kind of funny. Seriously. Yeah, it's incredibly niche. At least that Star Wars, I don't know what they'll call it, Jedi Hero or something like that. At least the third one of that should come out next year. You know, that's still my, I think, #1 sweared stream of all time. This, like, part 3 of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I think I swore, like, 189 times. I think I said fuck 189 times in that stream. It got, like, a low, monetization or whatever on that one, but, like, I'm not even gonna fight that because solo film, generic and forgettable. Yeah. See, that's the fun of it. It's like, I literally have, if you go on my site, gamerheadquarters.com, I literally have, like, several hundred reviews of movies just sitting there from over the years. You can literally see whatever my thoughts were at a given time for anything. That's the fun of the written word, is it's sort of, like, eternal. Like, obviously, your thoughts on things can change over time and stuff, but here's something interesting about writing your thoughts on something at a specific time period, and that's what it is forever. Yeah. You like the Costco chicken strip review? Well, it was glorious, is what it was.
I got you.
Alien series. That was loud. Well, the first Alien movie is kind of an iconic masterpiece, and Aliens 2 is quite perfect, and then from there on, it's kind of all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah. The more they got into the lore, the weirder it got, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Solo was, I don't know, I still think Solo is a pretty generic, kind of movie. He's by himself, so his last name is Solo. Fuck off, Disney. Fuck off.
We have lost control of India.
God, even that was a long time ago, wasn't it? Oh man, time flies. Time flies. The recent series, Alien? Oh, I didn't even watch that, dude. I didn't even watch that. Alien Earth? No, I didn't watch that. You'd have to have, like, Disney Plus Infinity or whatever here. I don't have any of the streaming stuff. Like I said, I spend so much time doing these, like, videos and streams and stuff. I don't really get to, like, watch things anymore. I really don't watch stuff much these days. Yeah. Which is a shame, but, you know, how she goes. Yeah. I spend my time, yeah, streaming video, playing games that I have to cover, or I go on hikes or swimming. I think right now I'm doing like 14 plus hours a week swimming. Yeah, because like 2 hours a day. I think today I had like 3 hours or something like that. Gets me through the madness. Ah, that guy should have died. Donkey Kong 64. Some of those Donkey Kong videos are very popular, yeah. Donkey Kong. I cover all the retro stuff. I like old games, you know, revisiting them. It's kind of fun, entertaining, yeah. I do today Psyops. I think we might do Psyops tomorrow as a stream. I think that might be fun. I'd love to do Indigo Prophecy. That video didn't do well. YouTube's killing me right now, honestly. Like, it's fucking killing me, man. But you know what's not killing me? Your likes, subscribe, and it's great donations. Cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member. the gift, the patron option, and the Discord for stream alerts. Also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below. I think that new Predator movie was so-so. Yeah, I wasn't as blown away by it as everyone else was, but man, what's her name? Fanning there. Holy crap, man. She's got it going on that lady. I don't know if you guys have looked up her, like, probably a little bit weird, but her rear there, holy crap, that lady's, like, she's got it going on, man. She's also, like, very talented. Very, very talented. But yeah, the whole thing where he's like, oh, I'm a grunt and stuff, I don't know. It was so-so. Actually, a really nice pergola.
We're attacking objective Bravo.
I like the setup of it, the shade cascading in and stuff like that. It's very nice. It's like gazebos and there's, oh wow, you can really see it kind of going off here. This is a nice pergola design. I don't really get the pergolas because it still lets like a lot of sun in, but it's kind of like aesthetically pleasing because it's like cross wood planks. I don't know. I feel like they let in too much sun, but they definitely are a vibe. They definitely are a vibe. We got the D. I feel like there's too many positions. How many areas are there? That's I. There's 9. Is this like the largest, like the most amount of like positions ever you can capture in Battlefield? Like there's 9 different areas for you to take. That's ridiculous. 9 different sections. Like that's crazy. 9 different spots. I'm trying to think of a Battlefield game that actually has more positions for you to capture in it, but I can't think of any. 9. That's a lot. Yeah. Anyways, that's how she goes. I feel like in an earlier time, YouTube, this would have had like easily 70 to 100 viewers watching this. Man, YouTube has absolutely fucking screwed me recently. You have fun there, Laurie. You have fun. But not too much. God damn it. Oh, I got him. I got Spooky there. And I got P90'd. Sucks to suck. I take it we've lost I. For I'm never gonna get over this disappointment. Okay, so we've got all the other core positions. They seem to have all the outlying sections. I'll hop on the D. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this level. It still kind of feels so-so. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of meh. Kind of meh towards this. As far as like naval warfare, I haven't really felt like we've done any sort of sea combat at all. It just feels like we're fighting on miscellaneous island chains. Like there's no like destroyers, there's no aircraft carriers, there's not really any sort of like actual boat mechanics to this. Like as far as naval goes, you just kind of sail to the, you know, the shore and then you go fight each other. This map is huge. It's not big enough. No, but seriously, like, there's no actual, like, naval element to this. You just come in on boats and that's it. Like, even in the Hainan Resort, there was still, like, segments where you'd be on a boat kind of shooting, like, a grenade launcher on land, but what exactly is naval about this?
Take what you can carry.
Like, I'm not really seeing that. I mean, how we're still playing on an area from Battlefield 4. Friendly neighbor, yeah, of course you are. Of course, baby, would play that kind of game. You can't keep getting away with this. But seriously, like, there's no boat play about this. I think Parcel, like, remaking Parcel Storm would have been a better choice. This is sort of Battlefield, but on islands. Carrier Assault is coming in Phase 2. Oh. That's exciting. Yeah, I'm glad I have to wait for that. It's always waiting with these games. Always waiting. That even Destroys the same way. You want to take bets on the fact that they probably just copied and pasted and then just like upscaled the textures in order to fit into this game for this area? I don't have a grenade launcher, do I? The Resident Evil movies? They were very successful films. What's her name's incredibly hot back in the day. Terrible movies, but you know, enjoyable. Yep. Yep. The new Resident Evil movie. Well, Weapons was really good, so I'm willing to give the regular guy or whatever the benefit of the doubt. I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, after Weapons, I'll check out whatever the fuck that guy does until he disappoints me. Yeah. Nice. Damn it.
Our troops are still controlling the fight.
Filet? He's a busy guy, he's living his life. What do you think this is? Filet hasn't earned his rest. He's old these days.
Attention, objective Golf has been captured by hostiles.
Now, like the Resident Evil movies is basically one director and his wife that he knew was hot. He just kept making movies about her. Those movies were all very successful. Same with Underworld. Well, not necessarily director-wise, but you know what I'm saying. These goddamn shipwreck boats. At least Flay stood through me through the dark times. A lot of y'all have come and gone, but Flay has always been around. Can't say that for many people.
Come on!
Yeah, I kind of feel indifferent towards this map. I'm disappointed I don't have a grenade launcher for this thing. Star Wars Zero Company? Eh. Oh, Vatelander. Would have thought in your wise old age that you wouldn't have needed the emotional praise of anything. I don't know, hasn't Filet been around even longer? Stuck around even longer? I don't know. Obviously, Valander's been here for many years, but, I don't know, I feel like that Filet name's been here, like, many years. Yo. Thanks for joining in, Noctis, in these hard stream economic times. Sure, any one of these days, YouTube will fix itself and stop fucking me over, but, you know, how she goes. I don't think I missed it the other night, but it was kind of crazy when Crane joined in and he's got the 5-year badge. I was like, he's the first one. I was like, ooh. I actually think that crystal level actually looks pretty cool. Personally. Yeah.
All units, mission is still on target. Good work.
He's bleeding all in the water. Damn it. We need to get more pressure on these guys. Take these positions. Bah, bah, bah. Yeah, it's actually always kind of entertaining when someone pops up with like a new higher channel member level and everyone's like, ooh, what is this? You know, like, I've never seen that before. Even for me, it's kind of a surprise. Because you make it, but you never know until you actually see it in the chat. You're like, kind of neat. Yeah. Like the A leaves. I was chatting with my mother there about, like, there is a dart store. We're gonna go look and see if we can get some Canadian little tips for the darts there. We both agreed it was a little weird that it was like British and American tips, and I was like, yeah. She loved my setup. She actually thought I had a shelf, which is hilarious because I was like, when did I put up a shelf? Like, honestly, and she's like, oh yeah. I was like, nah. My ingenuity of darts knows no bounds. Go for the G. Cut the goddamn parachute and shoot this fucker. Oh, god damn it. So they're tapping the circle button. It's like... Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh well. Wait, is that a bad guy? It is. Yes. Yep. Just saw that coming. Taking darts. I don't know, it was kind of fun. I mean, I like playing darts. I always have. Like I said, I really wasn't planning on streaming that day, and I was like, oh, this would actually be kind of entertaining doing darts. I think it was. I actually think it was a pretty fun stream. Yeah. Metrics-wise, it's probably the most successful stream recently, actually. Because people are like, darts. I die alone on a sad, sandy beach of death. Very odd. Face tips. Eh? Well, that darts was fun. I don't know, I like to mix things up. You never know what to expect for these streams, honestly. I always come with twists and turns. You'll be like, oh, didn't see that coming. Yeah. Also, everybody was kind of like whining on Discord, and I felt guilt tripped for like not doing a stream. And like, I really should have taken the night off just to like catch up on things. But it was fun. Now let's get this D here to put these guys out of their misery. A tank. Round the clock. Around the clock was fun. The smoke. Well, the smoke's annoying too, because like apparently people in BC are like dealing with American smoke coming up there. Yeah. I really hate this whole situation because it's used as yet another trigger for the Americans to attack Canada. I do not like it. Do not like it. $240 dartboard. I don't know, mine's like actual wood and stuff. I think it's a decent enough dartboard for what it is. Pretty nice little Christmas gift, but you know. Wow, they have like really turned the tides of war against us. Holy crap, what the fuck happened here? They got 37 tickets left, but they've like taken several of the positions on the map. Look at that, they've got A through G basically. What the fuck is their team doing? Damn. Around the clock. No, it was fun. Yeah, I'll have to look up, if I ever do darts again, I'll have to look up some more games to play, as to say. Come up with some neat ideas, you know, some different things. But it was kind of funny because I was just like, oh man, a dartboard. Yeah, actually, this might be fun. It's hard to find things that you can do by yourself on a stream, right? Yeah, it's difficult. It's a challenge. That sucks. I'm back alive. Nope, I'm not alive. I'm back alive. Thanks, bro. They got 13 tickets left. Let's finish these guys. Yeah. Yeah, around the clock and stuff like that. I think that's what people are really craving right now, is like gimmicky streams, you know, something that's like different. Kind of brings people in and be like, oh, what's he doing? And they're like, oh, okay. Like I said, YouTube's really broken right now, at least for me. So I'm just trying my best here. Yeah. Are they teabagging me? We're beating you 600 to 3. And you're teabagging me. It's 600 to 3. What the fuck? What the hell, man? Anyways, that's good for tonight, guys. We'll wrap this back up tomorrow. I kind of want to do... We'll see how the streams work out, but I kind of want to do PsyOps. Would be kind of fun. Different, you know, or Indigo Prophecy, but... It was Battlefield 6 and Naval Warfare. Kind of was expecting something a little bit more exciting.